for yourself or for a loved one. For more information, call Pat Holt, Administrator, 580-752-4445, 752-4445, Woodland Gardens at 915 North Broadway in Hobart.
Wondering how Western Oklahoma State College can fit into your future? With 25 degree options and more than 20 student organizations, it's easy to join the Pioneer family. Western offers classes online and on campus, making it simple to fit an education into your schedule. Western's tuition is less than half of a four-year university and offers many scholarship opportunities. To find out more about how your future is brighter at Western, visit wosc.edu. Do you want a bank who's working for your best interest? Sure you do. That's why you want Bank of Cordell for your bank. That's right, 21st century banking at its best. The Bank of Cordell has been providing quality banking service since 1902 and is the oldest state bank in Ouachita County. Sounds like a lot of experience to me. So for experience in banking, state-of-the-art account management services, and quality personal service, visit the folks at Bank of Cordell, member FDIC.
Hey Blue Devil fans, I'm Mike Reimer with Mike's Meats in Cordell. I have a great selection of fresh cut steaks, roast, pork, and chicken. Meat packs for every budget and fresh ground beef every day. Bring your ice chest. The quality of meat and prices are worth the trip. I am a meat and more store. Besides excellent meat, we offer seasonings, kitchen gifts, and my beef jerky chips make a great snack. I'm located at 107 North Market Street, right across from the courthouse in Cordell.
Welcome back to Western Oklahoma State College. Michael in the Morning is back, and I'm joined by the lovely, the talented Justin O'Neill on a Thursday afternoon. Now, this thing was supposed to tip off, Justin, at what, 4:20?
4:20, yeah.
And we're at 4:40, so we're about 20 minutes behind. You just need to be glad that you're not doing the last ball game of the night.
The last one might be a little bit later this evening. The Bison and the Lions had quite a fight there, didn't they?
Yeah, they did. A couple of our first-round ball games have been like first-round ball games are, and a couple of them have been pretty good. Our first game of the day saw Mangum outlast Lady 46-42 in a girls' contest. Mangum will now play Hollis, as Hollis victorious over Snyder 66-34. Lady and Snyder tomorrow morning at 11 o'clock in an elimination ball game, and then Hollis and Mangum in the semifinals tomorrow afternoon at 4:20. Boys half of the bracket, the top half has been decided. Hobart beating Navajo 78-51. Hobart now will play Luther tomorrow at 5:40. Luther beating Lady 61-52. So Lady and Navajo tomorrow in an elimination ball game. Justin, of course, a teacher at Navajo schools, and I had forgotten about it, but you mentioned the fact that Cordell and Navajo coming up in this girls game, they actually played Tuesday night of this week.
They did, yeah. They met each other on Tuesday night, and the Lady Indians were happy to have a decent ball game there. And I talked to some of the girls today. They said the shots were just falling just the way you want them to Tuesday night. So we'll see if they can repeat that again this Thursday evening with the Navajo Lady Indians finding the net. Well, it's one of those things, and I'm glad you mentioned at home playing, because you're in a place that is so much bigger than what you're normally used to playing. I mean, Navajo has a spacious gymnasium. Cordell has a great gymnasium, but the backdrop behind the baskets here, it takes some time to get adjusted to. It does. That depth perception is a much different thing when the wall is, good 15, 20 feet behind the goal. You're suddenly feel like you're on an island shooting sometimes, and we'll see if that makes a difference. These ladies, it's been a while since they played in this gym. Well, I talked about it earlier this morning when we had our first ball game when Lady and Mangum played, and it did take them a while to get things wound up from outside. One of the best ways, though, to combat shooting in a gym that you're not familiar with, get layups. I mean, there you go. That's a good way inside. Yeah. So Justin and I with the call here. By the way, for those of you who enjoyed Tanner and Dylan, they will be back. They will be joining me on a rotating basis for the rest of the evening here on Classic Hits 97.7. Justin, as I mentioned, from Navajo. He's done Mangum football with us, and we appreciate that. He got himself an OSSAA card and hadn't had much of a chance to use it this year, so he said, I'm going to come do that ball game with you. We will take a quick timeout, come back, get your starting lineups as we get set for Cordell and Navajo girls basketball. Classic Hits 97.7.
From Farmers Insurance, we want to say go Big Blue to our Cordell Blue Devils. Come by and see us at Gregg Insurance Agency for all your insurance needs. Your Farmers Insurance agent. Stop by South Market in downtown Cordell.
When your doctor prescribes, get that prescription filled at Evetts Drug in Cordell. Professional, courteous service every time. And friends, you're more than just a customer to Jimmy Evetts and staff. You are a friend. Evetts Drug has a great selection of gift ideas, including many OU and OSU items, perfume and lots of fragrances, jewelry, and a whole lot more. Greeting cards, a great selection, and at the best price anywhere. Great folks to do business with. That would be Jimmy Evetts and staff at Evetts Drug in Cordell. Come see us.
Given the fact that Bailey Ann went to school at Navajo, a lot of these kids that play for them, we've gotten a chance to know over the last couple of years. And one of those is Riley Avila. And Riley not playing basketball, but I got to give her credit. She's working the officials. I saw her working the officials a little while ago. You know,
it just drives her crazy. She can't play ball anymore. Had a couple unfortunate knee injuries, and I got to brag on her a little bit as her music teacher. She last week got to perform in the Oklahoma OKMEA All-State. As a 3-year All-State member. That doesn't happen very often. 14 members in the whole state, and she was one of them from Navajo.
She is a talented kid, and she told me the same thing. She'd love to be playing basketball, but can't because she's blown that knee out a couple of times. And, she got to figure out different things to do. But the good thing about her life isn't centered around basketball. She got a lot of other talent.
Absolutely.
Like you said.
She's got lots of other things to look forward to in life.
All right, Jana Rogers, always one of our favorites, and she'll be patrolling. For those of you who are watching along our Facebook pages or on oksports.tv, you'll get to see a lot of Jana Rogers. She will migrate to half court and further, maybe admonished by the officials before all is said and done. The Navajo Lady Indians being introduced here. They will go with Kaylee Cross. She will be joined by Caitlin Martinez. Gracie Brooks will get the start this afternoon for David Doss, along with Gabby Killey. And then the freshman, Abby Bates. And Bates, we saw her a couple of weeks ago against Mangum. Richard Carney, I looked at him and said, Coach, what are you doing? He let Bates sit outside and knock down 3 after 3. He said, I didn't think she could make threes. I said, well, she made 5 of them. Didn't you think about putting somebody? But anyhow, Bates can shoot the ball from outside.
You don't really get that on your scouting reports.
No.
A freshman just filling it up like that. We'll see if she can continue to do that tonight.
So it'll be Goss, Martinez, and Brooks, Killey, and Bates, the starting 5 for Navajo. Meantime, Jana Rogers will go with Madison Damon, Andrea Palmer, Megan Brown, Taylor Jaworski, and Casey Lee. Damon, Palmer, Brown, Jaworski, and Lee, the starting 5 for the Cordell Blue Devils. Lady Blue Devils, they are dressed in their road blue uniforms with the gray numerals and the gray trim. They'll matriculate on the left end of your listening device and or viewing device. Meantime, Navajo in their home white with the red numerals and the red and black trim will go to the right end of your listening and or viewing device. And tap going to be controlled by Caitlin Martinez, and we are underway here. And the crowds have kind of come and gone throughout the afternoon, Justin O'Neill. Good crowd right now.
You got to think this is almost a home game for Navajo.
Bates flips it over the top, inside. They'll go back out top to Cross. 3 on the way, doesn't go, and the rebound going to be collected by Madison Damon. So early on, the 3-shot not falling, but again, we'll watch that. And you heard Justin and I talk about it. Shooting from the outside, who adjusts first? I got tickled. I was talking to Coach Rogers, and we were going through her roster. And, I mean, you look at it, and that is a young basketball team. I mean, sophomore, couple of seniors, and then a sophomore. And then after that, it is just all underclassmen on that roster.
Lots of them, as you say.
7:10 left here in the first quarter of play. No score. Cordell will slow this thing down. They will try to limit the number of offensive touches for Navajo. Don't have the firepower that the Lady Indians do. And there is a steal. Good hands by Martinez. Caitlin, one of those that I watched start playing basketball at Little League down there at the Alta City Gymnasium. She has blossomed over the years. Skips it over the top here to Killey. Gabby looking for somebody, finds Martinez on the near side. Caitlin up top, Cross, sets, fires. Kaylee's shot in front of the iron doesn't go. Tries to grab the rebound, but a good job of blocking out by Megan Brown. Brown, one of those that is a senior, and she has played. Well, she's been in the lineup all 4 years she's been at Cordell. She maybe didn't start as a freshman. She's played for a long time, Megan Brown, and is a good one. Cordell, again, very patient on that offensive end. That's Casey Lee putting up the shot, doesn't get it to go. And Gabby Killey with the rebound. So you got to limit your touches if you are Cordell with Navajo, and if you're Navajo, you got to convert.
Every time you get a good chance at a bucket, I tell you what, you want to take those easy ones, as you said, and then you can maybe spread the court out a little bit later on.
Well, they go inside to Bates, and she lost the ball. It was apparently tipped out of bounds. They said it was last touched by Casey Lee, so it will be Killey to inbound the ball. 2 minutes gone by here in the first period of play. Skip pass over the top, caught by Bates. Abby comes near side of Martinez. And Navajo, one of those teams that they just grind away. Nothing flashy about them, but they will just keep coming after you like the Pat Green song, wave after wave. Cross going to go inside. She'll get fouled. And Kaylee will go to the line to shoot too. Let's check the whistle here. And they've called this one on Taylor Jaworski. The first on Jaworski and team foul number 1 on Cordell. So Cross to the line to shoot 2. First free throw on the way. Off the back of the iron, doesn't go. David Doss, we talked about how young Janet Rogers' teams. David Doss' team, a little bit young as well. I mean, he had some big-time graduation losses.
They lost quite a few last season, and we'll see how that affects years to come, but there's a lot of talent coming up with these Navajo Indians.
Cross hits the second of 2. She's 1 of 2, and we've got a score on the board. It's 1-0. Madison Damon coming in the front court. And again, Damon had a chance to attack the glass, but waited for traffic to clear and slowed things down. I mean, here we are, 2.5 minutes gone by, and it's a 1-0 ball game. This is perfect if you're Cordell. 3-ball launched here, doesn't go. Brooks with the rebound for Navajo. So Navajo doing a good job of limiting it to 1 shot on the offensive end.
You got to think Coach Doss has been talking about rebound, leading up to this game.
Kelly between the 2 circles now for the Lady Indians. Should come to Brooks. Gracie back to Gabby. She'll hand it off now to Bates. And give credit to Cordell. I mean, they're chasing all over the floor as well. 1-0 ball game. 4:55 left in the first. Martinez off the bounce. Ball going to be taken away. Good defense out high that time. Casey Lee with the steal. Lee into the front court. Something comes flying off. And they kick it off the court. Madison Damon. They were looking at what was laying on the floor, and Janet Rogers right in front of them. They said, go play. We'll get that stuff off the floor later on. Ball knocked out of bounds, and well, I don't know what that is. Avila came away with it. There's a shot from the right side. Put up and in. And Casey Lee with the first field goal of the ball game. And Cordell the early 2-1 lead. Could you identify that object that they picked up there?
It looked like a patch of some sort. I'm not sure what it was.
Well, the good news is we know it's not a nicotine patch. So Gracie Brooks between the 2 circles. Should come here to Bates. Bates, backdoor opportunity. Kelly, she got hammered. And Gabby going to go to the line to shoot 2. Couple of players there for the Lady Blue Devils, and it will be a foul on Madison Damon.
Looks like Coach Rogers told her ladies squad that there's going to be no easy baskets for Navajo down low today, as they weren't really even, not going to give up anything.
Kelly, first free throw comes up short. Gabby will get one more, and that's a hallmark of Coach Rogers. I mean, she has, and no matter how much talent she's had, young or old, she is going to make you earn everything. Second free throw for Kelly is good. Gabby makes it a 2-2 ball game with 4:15 left in the first. And now David Doss has extended the defensive pressure on his side of the ball, and Bates comes up with a steal. Good job by Abby that time to step into the passing lane. Some anticipation by the freshman. And again, she's one of those, and I talk about it all the time, doesn't matter what sport it is. If I've got a kid that has older brothers and sisters that have been athletes and have been good athletes, I'm going to take them and put them on my team. Cross puts it up from 10, doesn't get it to go. The rebound, Madison Damon. Damon with the left-handed dribble coming across the timeline. I want kids that have got older brothers and sisters that beat the daylights out of them.
You betcha, yeah.
Is that going to be an offensive foul? No, a blocking foul instead. Wow, Gabby Kelly. Looked like she got there in time, but a blocking foul on Gabby. That'll be her first. And one on Navajo. They said it was on the floor. David Doss doesn't like the call. He'll take a timeout. 3:42 left in the first. It's a 2-2 ball game. Navajo and Cordell. Classic Hits 97.7.
Frazier Banks is super excited to help bring you the broadcast of today's game and proud supporters of Navajo sports. We take great pride in supporting the youth in our area, and we encourage them to play hard, study hard, and work to be the very best they can be. Good luck in today's game and with every challenge you face in life. And remember, all of us here at Frazier Bank are cheering you on. Frazier Bank, member FDIC and an equal housing lender. At Great Plains Bank, we're in the business of making your life easier, and we understand how tough it can be to strike the right balance between security and opportunity when rates are on the rise. With our new variable rate CD tied to Wall Street Journal Prime, you can have the best of both worlds. You get the security of a CD without the stress of worrying about market timing. And with rate floors, you get the upside without the risk. Stop by one of our locations or visit us at gpbankok.com. Great Plains Bank, member FDIC, equal housing lender.
3:42 left in the first quarter of play. We are tied at 2. And it'll be Cordell to inbound the basketball. That foul was on the floor, so no free throws. Inbound pass caught by Palmer. Andrea in the corner. She'll go to Megan Brown. And again, just simply slowing down the pace and slowing down the scoring. Cordell will swing it around here on the near side. Casey Lee had an opportunity. Won't take it. Get it deep in that corner. And throwing it back out top, Megan Brown. 3:20 left here in the first period of play. At the right elbow, opportunity there for Taylor Jaworski. Now they'll go back out top. Madison Damon, 3 on the way. Doesn't get it to go. Rebound Martinez. Run out now for Abby, and she'll lay it up and in. Good job that time by Abby Bates to cherry pick and get the 2.
A good job to look down the court to find the open player for an easy layup.
Back the other way comes Cordell, down by a pair, 4-2. 2:50 left in quarter number 1. Cordell and Navajo, of course, 2 of the teams that are a part of the fabulous area of broadcasting of clubs that we have on the Fox Radio Network. Cordell plays on 107 The Zone, and Navajo plays on News Radio 98.7. Inside ball going to be partially blocked. Megan Brown thought she got fouled, no call. And Martinez comes away with the basketball for the Lady Indians.
I'm a little surprised to see no more urgency from the Navajo Lady Indians, as they're just kind of walking the ball down the floor, waiting for it to come their way, I guess.
Well, you feel like that plays into Jana Rogers' hands, I would guess.
I do, yes.
Travel on Kaylee Cross, so it'll be Cordell basketball. And we have seen Navajo several times this year, and you bring up a good point. There are times that they like to get out and run.
They do. I've watched them play a lot of basketball last year, and it was definitely an up-paced style of game. So we'll see if they continue slow tonight.
Of course, they had Gracie Bates, having the Armstrong, and that other girl there. You know what I'm talking about. Yes, Emmy Cobb, who is playing great basketball for Western Oklahoma State. 4-2, the lead here for Navajo. Tough shot inside as Jaworski couldn't get it to go. She'll battle for a rebound, but Martinez going to take it away, and then Martinez had it slapped out of her hand momentarily and got it back.
Great effort there by Martinez to keep the ball in her possession.
Caitlin is just, when I talk about her blossoming, she has. I mean, she can dribble, is just a great handler, and as a little kid playing the game, I didn't really think that that's what she was going to turn into, would be a point guard, but she certainly fits the bill. Kaylee Cross out high now, going to slow it down to Martinez. 1:15 and running in the first quarter of play, and it's a 4-2 ball game. Jana Rogers doing her refereeing there on the sidelines, and the official looked at her and said, "Get off the floor, coach." There's a 3 all the way by Cross, doesn't get it to go. Bates, though, blocking out, gets the rebound, and a reset now for Navajo.
Great job of Bates to position herself for that rebound. She had the ideal position with that box out.
Martinez between the 2 circles. Caitlin going to put it on the floor, lob it inside to Cross. She's double teamed, finds Kelly on the wing. Gabby, dribble, drive underneath the basket, lays it up, shot won't stay down, and a battle for the rebound, and a jump ball situation. Kelly ties up Andrea Palmer. The arrow going to point the way of Cordell. They'll get it on the alternate possession with 43.1 left in the first at a 4-2 ball game.
Kelly, in my opinion, a little bit fortunate not to get a foul called on her on that rebound, and they called a jump ball instead. You got to like that if you're Navajo Indian.
Well, the officials are letting them play a little bit, because you're right. I thought there was some body contact on that rebound. Ball knocked out of bounds across the way. Cordell will retain possession. Andrea Palmer to inbound, does to Madison Damon. Down to 30 seconds left in the first quarter of play. 4-2 our score. Damon can't handle the pass. Cross slapped it away, but there to get it on the putback is Andrea Palmer. Shot doesn't go. Jaworski with an opportunity. That won't go, and Martinez guarding with the hands, not the feet, and she's going to get called for the foul. That'll be the first on Caitlin Martinez, and 2 now on Navajo. Why does that happen? And I've asked lots and lots of people. You know the person is by you, yet you instinctively reach out, grab, and get called for the foul.
You said it. You summed it up, playing defense with your feet instead of your hands. That kind of sums it up right there, I would say.
Jaworski makes the first free throw, 4-3. Second one on the way, ties it at 4. Taylor Jaworski. And I think that you can probably hit the commercial button, can't you? You're pretty sharp on that. So we're tied at 4. You know, it used to be a one-man band with Michael in the morning, and now we've got a veritable cast of thousands. It's great. I love it. Got the entire Fox family. The hen house is not protected. 3 ball on the way by Cross. Doesn't get it to go. Somehow the ball winds up in her hands. She'll fire as time expires. Miss it, and we've played 1. 4 on the board for Cordell, 4 for Navajo at the end of 1 on Classic Hits 97.7.
Wondering how Western Oklahoma State College can fit into your future? With 25 degree options and more than 20 student organizations, it's easy to join the Pioneer family. Western offers classes online and on campus, making it simple to fit an education into your schedule. Western's tuition is less than half of a four-year university's and offers many scholarship opportunities. To find out more about how your future is brighter at Western, visit wosc.edu.
This is Kent Hurst from Billy Walker Carpets. We all want to live healthier and breathe easier. Billy Walker Carpets provides professional carpet, furniture, and air duct cleaning. Our truck-mounted hot water extraction machine provides the cleanest and safest way to clean and deodorize your carpet. For a healthier air quality, we also provide air duct. This is Kent Hurst from Billy Walker Carpets. We all want to live healthier and breathe easier. Billy Walker Carpets provides professional carpet, furniture, and air duct cleaning. Our truck-mounted hot water extraction machine provides the cleanest and safest way to clean and deodorize your carpet. For a healthier air quality, we also provide air duct cleaning service. Our state-of-the-art Roto-Brush cleaning machine helps remove mold and bacteria from your air duct cleaning system for a better indoor air quality. Stop by 1214 North Grady or call 482-3400 for a free estimate.
Second quarter underway here. Navajo with the ball, and we're tied at 4. Caitlin Martinez, Gabby Killey, Gracie Brooks, Kaylee Cross, and Abby Bates out on the floor for the Lady Indians in their home white uniforms. Red numerals, red and black trim. They play on the right end of your listening and or viewing device. Cross off the bounce, going to go inside. Force, shot doesn't go. Battle for the rebound. Brooks had it, lost it, and we'll get a tie-up and a jump ball. It'll be Cordell Ball on the alternate possession. Casey Lee getting the start in quarter number 2 for the Lady Blue Devils. She's joined by Taylor Jaworski. Also, Camden Davis has come off the bench. Andrea Palmer out there, the final member of that 5, streaking down the far sideline. Megan Brown. They try to go to Brown, but it's Brooks with the steal instead. When Brown was open here on the near side, didn't get her the ball. Back the other way, Cross sets, fires 3, doesn't get it to go. Weak side rebound, taken away by Casey Lee. I love Kaylee Cross. She has got the shooter's mentality.
She does. She's fearless, coming out with intensity this second quarter. She's wanting to score some buckets.
I mean, I think she's taken 5 threes and hadn't hit any of them. She's going to keep throwing them up there until one goes down. Minute gone by here in the second, tied at 4. And yes, you heard correctly. Taylor Jaworski. What did I tell you about Coach Rogers?
Coach Doss is going to look for some elbow room here in a second.
Left side 3 ball. Got it. Good job that time by Casey Lee to find space out on the wing, knocked down the 3, and it's a 7-4 ball game. By the way, Tanner, are you able to work around Coach Rogers up and down there in front of you? Yeah. Our videographer for the ball game, Tanner Fox, working with Coach Rogers, stepping out of bounds across the way. Abby Bates, and Bates frustrated, and Abby going to sit down. Lily Graham comes into the ball game. 6:34 left in the first half of play. It's a 7-4 lead for Cordell. Lady Blue Devils and Lady Indians played on Tuesday night of this week, and Navajo had their way with Cordell. Andrea Palmer up top. She'll play catch behind the arc with Camden Davis. And Casey Lee, who's got 5 of the 7, looking to clear space here on the left side, gets the ball. Good closeout, though, by Killey. Little bounce pass here on the wing to Jaworski. Back out top, they'll go to Andrea Palmer. 2 minutes have evaporated here in period number 2. A little bump and a bang. Getting away with it there was Brooks. Deep ball 3, left side. That time it won't fall for the left-hander. As Megan Brown was off with the shot, the rebound going to be taken away by Navajo. So the Lady Indians down by 3, 7-4, 5:45 left in the first half of play. Brooks up top, lob inside, catch made by Killey, and good defense. And a bad shot there by Killey, off balance and barely drew iron. Back the other way comes Cordell. Jaworski inside, good defense there by Killey. Gabby with the block, now the ball free. Going to be picked up by Andrea Palmer and a reset for the Lady Blue Devils. 7-4, they lead. 5:20 left in the first half of play. Both coaches going to make a substitution at the next dead ball. Skip pass over the top, caught here by Camden Davis. And again, every time it looks like it's going to be hair on fire time, give credit to Cordell. They're able to kind of take the air out of things and slow it down.
Well, that's good hustle basketball. I got to say that it looks like the Lady Blue Devils have a little bit more intensity going than the Navajo Lady Indians do right now, Michael.
Well, a 3-ball was shot there and a whistle in the middle of it because timeout was taken by Cordell. 4:59 left in the first half of play. We're back in 30. It's 7-4. Cordell on top. Classic Hits 97.7.
Go Big Blue! High Plains Bank, located at 200 North College Street in Cordell, is the place to handle all of your banking needs. We offer competitive rates on mortgages, vehicle, commercial, and ag loans, along with friendly customer service. At High Plains Bank, we always have a cup of hot coffee or a cold drink waiting for you. High Plains Bank, community-driven and a proud supporter of the Cordell Blue Devils, member FDIC and an equal housing lender.
By the way, does your mother-in-law know where you are?
She knows exactly where I am.
Well, I put you on Facebook, and she likes that you're here. It's okay. So you won't be in the doghouse there. I guess I should have sought your permission before I did that.
I have multiple bosses to ask, Michael, before I can do something like this. So she is high on the totem pole.
I understand what you're saying about multiple bosses. About anybody who has 2 legs and walks upright is my boss. 4:56 left here in the first half of play. It's a 7-4 lead for Cordell. They work on the left end of your listening device or viewing device. Talked about those substitutions as Birch is coming to the ball game, and 3-ball going to be launched on the left side. It rolls around the rim and goes in. Megan Brown. So Megan Brown with the 3, and that extends the lead for Cordell to 6. 10-4, good buddy. 4:30 left in the first half of play. Martinez to Cross. She'll throw up a hook shot, doesn't get it to go. Weak side rebound, Lily Graham, and a reset to Martinez over the top. Caitlin going to put it on the floor. Dribble, drive, left-handed shot doesn't go. Blocking foul called, and that should be on Lacey Birch. Let's see, it is. So Lacey Birch will pick up the personal foul.
I like to see Martinez attack the basket. You know, they're a little frustrated and not getting their play to fall. Going straight towards the basket, that's a good way to make things happen.
Well, I almost get the idea that David Doss says, okay, enough of this pace that we're playing, this patient, let's go out and attack the window. Martinez misses the first. Substitution, as Lily Graham will set down and Abby Bates will come back in. 4:20 left in the first half, 10-4. Second one on the way. Part of the iron doesn't go. Boxing out, grabbing the rebound, Casey Lee. Lee now quickly into the front court, and they'll go to Camden Davis. There's Lacey Birch. Birch, just a sophomore. We talked about the youth of this ball club, and boy, if you play a team that is young, you let them hang around, they can be dangerous. Birch for 3, and the line drive will go. Well, that was one of those shots. Birch took it, and Jana Rogers right in front of us like, no. Oh, good shot.
No, yes.
13-4. 3 threes have given the lead to Navajo. Cross turnaround jump shot doesn't go. Ball batted around volleyball style on the rebound, and last touch, they said, by Casey Lee. So Navajo will get it back.
Well, not according to Coach Rogers, Michael. She was doing her best to try to get it to go her way.
Substitution now, Gabby Killey back in, and Katie Cross was going to sit down, but not so fast, my friend. Instead, taking a very quick seat will be Kelly Taylor. Taylor was in maybe all of 30 seconds. Skip pass over the top. What a catch by Cross. And again, Jana Rogers, a little body language there. She thought maybe the pivot foot got drugged. No call. Cross here on the near side. Going to go inside to Killey. He's got a mismatch. Puts the ball on the floor. Stops. Pops. Shot won't go on the weak side rebound. Taken away by Casey Lee. Lee needs some help with the backcourt. She'll get it from Andrea Palmer. 13-4. 3:15 left in the first half of play. Birch out high. Picked up by Martinez. She'll come here on the near side for Camden Davis. Davis giving up the dribble. Back to Birch. 3:05 left in the first half of play. Boy, look at the defense by Martinez. Wow. Palmer now will get it, and again, Martinez going to pick her up. Skip pass over the top to Palmer. So tell me the kind of defense that Caitlin Martinez is playing there.
Well, she's playing a hurry-up defense, Michael. She's trying to get the ball back.
Birch goes inside, lost the ball on the way to the basket. Take it away. Here comes Caitlin Martinez. Back the other way, crosses over, leaves it for Killey. Gabby at the right elbow, finds Brooks underneath the basket. She'll put it up, miss the shot, but get fouled. And Gracie will go to the line to shoot 2. Let's check the foul. It'll go against Lacey Birch. That'll be 2 on Birch and 4 now on Cordell.
I want to see these Lady Indians start to work and reverse the ball a little bit. They just seem to keep going to the right side, Michael, and really not making Cordell's defense have to do much to guard them.
All right, so a couple of free throws here for Gracie Brooks, as Taylor Jaworski will come back into the lineup after the first of 2 free throws. Brooks got that one to go. That's the first point of period number 2 for Navajo. Burt's setting down, and as we mentioned, Taylor Jaworski back into the ball game. 13-5, 2:37. We're in the second quarter. Second free throw, Brooks got it. So Gracie with her first 2 of the ball game, and it makes it a 13-6 contest with 2:30 left in the first half. That's a travel, wasn't it? Wow. Andrea Palmer quickly into the front court, though. She'll go to Taylor Jaworski. She said, before I get called for the travel, I'm going to get rid of the basketball and let somebody else have it. 2:20 left in the half. And again, Cordell has made a living in that corner on the left side. They've knocked down 3 threes from there, so Navajo extending the defense. It opens things up inside. Boy, I tell you what, opportunity there for Jaworski. Didn't take advantage of it. Should go to Lee. Now here on the near side, and it's Megan Brown. Brown throws up the air ball. Kaylee Cross with a rebound, and here comes Caitlin Martinez. Jana Rogers loved the way the play was ran. She just didn't like the execution at the end. Kelly up high. Gabby back to Bates, and now Martinez will come out and reset everything for Navajo. Minute 45 left in the first half of play. 13-6. Brooks wanted to go inside. Bates was going there, but got turned back. Now they'll go to Martinez. Caitlin going to set, fire the 3. Front of the iron doesn't go. Good fundamentals by Cordell. They block out and get an easy rebound. Here comes Megan Brown. Brown quickly into the front court to Casey Lee. Lee will give up the dribble with 1:20 left in the first half of play. So again, Cordell has shortened this thing tremendously, only 19 points, and we've got 75 seconds left in the first half of play. On that left wing, Casey Lee. Lee over the top, little backdoor opportunity. She'll flip it. Will Taylor Jaworski to a cutting Andrea Palmer, who lays it up and in for an easy 2.
And Cordell's certainly found something with that baseline short corner on the left side. It really has opened up the floor for them as they get the easy bucket there.
I was going to say, you knock down those 3s from out there, then they come out and guard you. Somebody got to be open on the inside, and you're right, Cordell ran that to perfection. Kaylee Cross going to spin, shoot, and score. She just muscled that one home. First field goal of the ball game for Cross. We'll get a steal on the inbounds play. Cross will hit it. No, that's Martinez, I'm sorry, with the bucket. And she was fouled and a chance at a 3-point play.
How about those 4 points?
Yeah,
just
no
blink,
kidding.
and here they are.
Camden Davis with the personal. That'll be her first. And 5 now called against Cordell. 3-point opportunity for Caitlin Martinez. Martinez didn't get it to go, and the rebound going to be collected by Cordell. Cordell has been fundamentally sound on the glass, both offensively and defensively. They lead by 5, 15-10. We're down to 30 seconds left in the first half of play. Casey Lee in front of the Navajo bench, and boy, Jana Rogers, she says, we're on radio, I can't say what I think, as that ball was thrown away. That's just, if we're doing the Australian Open, that is an unforced error there by the Lady Blue Devils.
And you got to think those 4 quick points by Martinez and Cross really kind of flustered the Cordell Lady Blue Devils and wondering what's going on. We'll see if Navajo can score again before the half.
15 seconds left, first half of play. Cross off the bounce, should come to Martinez. Now Navajo going to hold for 1, obviously, which we're down to 10. Cross looking for a cutter inside. It's Bates over the top instead. Abby going to put it on the floor, throws it up from the free throw line, doesn't get it to go. Rebound, Casey Lee, and the first half will come to a close with Cordell on top. 15 on the board for the Lady Blue Devils, 10 for the Lady Indians. At the intermission, 15-10. Cordell in front of Navajo. You and I step aside. We'll return to Western Oklahoma State College after this on Classic Hits 97.7.
Friends, if you want a great deal on a leftover 2018 Ford Explorer, you need to come to Cordell, Oklahoma and see Tom or Casey at Wheeler Ford. Get $3,000 discount plus 0% for 60 months or receive $5,500 customer cash. Hey, we're wheeling and we are dealing. Check out our selection of fantastic, nice pre-owned units. Sales and service for life. From Wheeler Ford, Cordell, Oklahoma. Ford, go further.
This is Kent Hurst from Billy Walker Carpets. We all want to live healthier and breathe easier. Billy Walker Carpets provides professional carpet, furniture, and air duct cleaning. Our truck-mounted hot water extraction machine provides the cleanest and safest way to clean and deodorize your carpet. For a healthier air quality, we also provide air duct cleaning service. Our state-of-the-art RotoBrush cleaning machine helps remove mold and bacteria from your air duct cleaning system for a better indoor air quality. Stop by 1214 North Grady or call 482-3400 for a free estimate.
Hi, this is Terry Jones at Sunshine Cafe in Cordell. Don and I just wanted to thank all of our customers for their business and support over the years. We so enjoy seeing you come through our doors, and we love serving you good food every day. If you haven't eaten at the Sunshine Cafe in Cordell, come see us. There's nothing like a little sunshine in the morning for lunch and for dinner. We'll warm up your day at the Sunshine Cafe on the square in Cordell.
Bates Brothers Trucking was established in 1988, and it's a trucking company that provides freight and cattle hauling for Southwest Oklahoma area's agriculture and business. The Bates family is active in the community and loves to support the Navajo High School athletics. Watch for the Bates big red truck on the road and give them a wave.
Friends, if you want a great deal on a leftover 2018 Ford Explorer, you need to come to Cordell, Oklahoma and see Tom or Casey at Wheeler Ford. Get $3,000 discount plus 0% for 60 months or receive $5,500 customer cash. Hey, we're wheeling and we are dealing. Check out our selection of fantastic, nice pre-owned units. Sales and service for life. From Wheeler Ford, Cordell, Oklahoma. Ford, go further.
At the half, it's a 15-10 ball game. Cordell in front of Navajo girls first-round matchup. At the end of the first quarter, Justin O'Neill tied at 4, and then 11-6. Cordell outscoring Navajo in that second period of play and getting it done with 3 threes from beyond the arc.
They did. They found some magic in that left side corner, Michael, and Navajo continued to sag on them. They kept on making them fall. And, if it wasn't for those four quick points, at about 30 seconds left in the second quarter for Navajo, it would be a little different ball game coming out of the half.
Well, I want to go back first to those threes. You talked about it. They would dip down here on this near side in the corner and knock down those 3 threes from the same place. So after the third one, they extend the defense, opens the floor, and a little backdoor easy 2 for the other 2 points of the period for Cordell.
You bet that weak side just opens up like crazy whenever you push on that perimeter. That's probably why Navajo was sagging in the first place. They said, well, you're not going to do more damage out here, and as you said, it opens up that easy bucket on the weak side.
The good news is if you're David Doss, though, you've got kids like Caitlin Martinez that can get you 4 points in a hurry.
You know what, that was a special 5 seconds on the game clock there with Cross hitting a tough bucket, and I tell you what, Martinez just a heads-up play to steal the inbounds pass, put the bucket up, get fouled, unfortunately missed the and one, but those 4 points I think is giving the Navajo Lady Indians a little pep in their step going into halftime.
All right, Janet Rogers with all sorts of scoring on her side. It's spread out, not a lot of it. Casey Lee leading the way. She's got 5. 3 apiece for Lacey Birch and Megan Brown. And then 2 for Taylor Jaworski and Andrea Palmer. No free throw attempt, or there were 2 free throw attempts in the first quarter of play, none in the second quarter for Cordell. They were 2 of 2 in the first half from the line. Foul situation for Cordell. Lacey Birch has got 2 fouls, the only player with multiple fouls on the Cordell side of the floor. On the other side, Kaylee Cross with 3 for David Dawson's team, and then 2 apiece for Kayla Martinez, Gracie Brooks, and Abby Bates. Gabby Killey with 1. You talked about the free throw, that you had the potential for a 3-point play there, and Martinez couldn't convert in that first half. David Dawson's team only 4 of 9 for the charity stripe.
And that's been a few games I've been able to catch this season. That's been a story that they've continued to tell of not making those free throws fall. And you hope, we're getting here late January. That needs to change quick as the playoffs are coming close.
Well, you're in a 5-point ball game and you're 4 of 9. I mean, no math major, Michael, in the morning, but not that hard to figure out. Foul situation for David Doss. He just doesn't have foul situation. 2 team fouls in the first half committed by Navajo.
I'm surprised at that. I don't think that will be the tale in the second half.
Before we go to break, you've alluded to it. You're a teacher there at Navajo, and you had some competitions going on with the music department. Anything on the horizon for you guys?
We do. We have the OSSAA solo and ensemble and choral competitions coming up in early March. It's an opportunity for the kids to get out and work on and perform some solos they've been working on and sing. It's an awesome time for these kids. What's cool about music, Michael, in the state of Oklahoma is you're competing as the smallest school against the largest school.
Okay.
It's not, you have classes, but at the same time you're there performing with everybody else, and it really is a close-knit community of performances, and it's just a neat way to get to enjoy the thing that you love with students from all over the state, regardless of how big their school might be.
And you said that's in early March. Where do they hold that?
That's going to be at Cameron University on March 2nd, and on March 6th we're actually going to be in Elk City, at Elk City High School. in the Pioneer Center up there. Wonderful
That is
facility.
A beautiful facility, is it
really
not?
is, yes.
All right, at the half here, 15-10. Second half coming up between Cordell and Navajo girls basketball Tri-County Tournament from Western Oklahoma State College with Justin and Michael on Classic Hits 97.7.
At Danny's Service Center in Blair on Highway 283, we offer a full line of automotive and diesel services. And we're proud to offer out-of-town towing for all of our customers. At Danny's Service Center in Blair, we are also very proud to be supporters of Navajo Indian sports. We wish you luck in today's game and encourage your success in everything you do. All the crew at Danny's Service Center on Highway 283 in Blair are happy to be a part of today's broadcast.
Hi, this is Terry Jones at Sunshine Cafe in Cordell. Don and I just wanted to thank all of our customers for their business and support over the years. We so enjoy seeing you come through our doors, and we love serving you good food every day. If you haven't eaten at the Sunshine Cafe in Cordell, come see us. There's nothing like a little sunshine in the morning for lunch and for dinner. We'll warm up your day at the Sunshine Cafe on the square in Cordell.
At Corn Heritage Village, we're leading the way in patient care every day, every shift, all year round. We have rooms available right now for your loved ones. Care options include skilled nursing care, long-term care, Alzheimer's, dementia, and a whole lot more. We're a nonprofit facility since 1948. Experience the nonprofit difference. When you need us, we're here. Quality care from a staff that really does care. For more information, call Stephanie, 580-302-4554, 302-4554, Corn Heritage Village in Corn and Weatherford, Communities of Care.
All right, back at Western Oklahoma State College as we get ready for the second half of play. And it is a 15-10 bowl game as Cordell and Navajo play here on Classic Hits 97.7. DN checking in, Michael, and a cast of characters. And it is. I feel blessed to have as many folks doing this. I mean, 22 bowl games. Well, you know, we do try to do a bang-up professional job, and having all you folks come in and be a part of it certainly does help out in the quality of the broadcast.
Well, I got to say, Michael, a rising tide raises all ships. So as the quality goes up, people want to hop in, I think.
Yeah, that's okay with me, too. Gabby Killey, Caitlin Martinez, Gracie Brooks, along with Kaylee Cross and Abby Bates gets the start in the second half of play for Navajo. They work on the left end of your listening and or viewing device in their home white uniforms, red numerals, red and black trim. Martinez open for a three, but won't take it. Goes inside to Bates instead with the left hand. Shot doesn't go. Rebound Brooks put back off the window. Couldn't get that one to go down. And in traffic, Andrea Palmer with a rebound for Cordell. She's out there with Madison Damon, Taylor Jaworski. Also, Casey Lee getting the start here in period number 3 for head coach Jana Rogers. As they go inside to Jaworski, she'll get fouled and go to the line to shoot two. Final member of that starting five, Madison Damon for the Lady Blue Devils. Push called here on Gracie Brooks. That'll be her first. And team foul number 1 in the second half. You get the idea that both coaches have decided, okay, we've had the first couple of rounds of sparring. Now let's go inside.
Let's play it inside. I got to like how Abby Bates was playing in the post for the Navajo Indians there on their possession. Wasn't able to get a bucket, but worked out all right anyway. We'll see more of that.
Jaworski hits the first of two. It's now a 16-10 ball game. Second free throw on the way. Jaworski got it to go. And Jaworski taking a page from George McGinnis of yesteryear with a one-handed free throw. I love that.
The one-handed hoist.
17-10. There's a steal. Good anticipation by Lee. Casey flashing by the passing lane and took it away. And now on the other end, Kayla Martinez does just the same thing. Martinez with a dribble, drive with the left hand, put it up and in. How about Kayla Martinez? She said, enough of this passing stuff. I'm going to the cup. Back the other way now, picking up the pace. Jaworski. Taylor going to slow it down though to Madison Damon. 6:50 left in the third period of play. 17-12. 5-point lead for Cordell. There's a force inside. Not a good pass. Jana Rogers with the Macaulay Culkin look, her hands on her face going, ah! So here comes Kayla Martinez. I did say that right. Macaulay Culkin?
Macaulay Culkin.
Okay.
There you go.
Some of that Home Alone stuff. Minute and a half gone by in the third. Killey inside off the window. Shot won't go. Brooks tipped it, and there to get it will be Andrea Palmer. Well, I thought they were going to get a push there on Gracie, but she got away with one. And you can go above a defender that's in front of you as long as you don't touch them. Folks don't realize that. Jaworski here on the near side. I see we've got another fox in the videography business now. As a travel. Easy call there, yeah. Casey Lee tried to get her feet set so she could put up a shot. And a little shuffle. But now we've got Dylan Fox at the...
It's turned into the revolving door there with the camera, hadn't it?
Well, and Dylan and Tanner will be joining me for the rest of the afternoon and evening on the broadcast, because I know you got to go home and cook dinner. Shot put up by Cross, doesn't get it to go. Rebound batted around a couple of times. Bodies batted around as well. And finally, Madison Damon comes up with a loose basketball. Damon comes to a stop. 5:35 left here in the third. Wraparound pass near side. Jaworski to Palmer, and good patience again by Cordell. They'll back it out and reset. That'll be Madison Damon up top. 5:25 left here in the third period of play. It's a 17-12 lead for Cordell over Navajo. Winner will advance to the semifinals of the Tri-County Tournament tomorrow, and the loser will play an elimination game tomorrow afternoon. Baseball pass over the top. Good catch there by Madison Damon. They'll dump it in the middle of the paint to Jaworski. Now kick out on the wing. 3-ball on the way. Comes up short for Brown. Loose basketball, and somehow coming away with it is Madison Damon. Wow. Little hot potato there.
It has gotten a little sloppy, both of these squads.
Some frustration on Kaylee Cross there. She just slapped across Casey Lee. The foul on Cross, her first of the ball game, and team foul number 2. Kaylee's like, I've never not committed a foul in a ball game, so to go ahead and do it right now.
Get it out of the way.
A couple of substitutions now for David Doss. Lily Graham will come back in, and we'll see Trinity Rohrer for the first time in the ball game. 4:45 left here in the third. And the defense has gotten to be much more aggressive, and Graham, you can see right there, went out and simply grabbed at that time Madison Damon. Foul on Lily, going to be her first, and team foul number 3 on Navajo. And the official coming over now, we're not even close to 7 fouls. That is just the, who knows? That'll be the third team foul, though. Should be the third team foul in the second half of play. Inbounds pass caught by Madison Damon. The officials kind of looking around going, how did we get to 7 so quickly?
The 1-2 skip a few, Michael.
That's a 2 that comes up short for Andrea Palmer. Rebound going to be taken away by Rohrer. She'll go out top to Cross. Kaylee going to stop, pop, shoot the 3 from College Land. Doesn't get it to go. Rohrer with the rebound and a reset now to Cross. Cross, dribble, drive, lower to shoulder, and that's an offensive foul.
That is all day long. Cross is seeing the bucket. She's trying to find it any way she can, wheel it in there, and she met a Cordell Lady Blue Devil just set and ready to take a charge.
Kaylee looks a little frustrated right now. 17-12, 4:20 left in the third period of play. Madison Damon, the inbounds pass, comes flying across the timeline. She'll get a bump and a bang. Lily Graham with the steal, but she was standing on the baseline, so it will still be Cordell Bull. They'll inbound just to our right. In fact, it's so close you may get some sweat on you. Inbounds pass, Madison Damon, double teamed near the timeline. She'll step through it and go to Brown. Now a reset on the left wing to Jaworski. When Navajo really turning up the defensive pressure. They trail 17-12, midway point. Quarter number 3, there's a double dribble and a turnover.
And you got to think there's been so many turnovers so far this third period. It's definitely from the pressure on both sides of the ball, but especially Navajo on Cordell.
All right, Trinity Rohrer going to bring it across the timeline now for David Doss. Rohrer hands it off to Kaylee Cross. Kaylee gets a screen out high from Brooks. She'll roll off of it. Can't do anything with it. They go to Lily Graham now. Swings it on the wing to Rohrer. Trinity inside. Tough angle. Shot won't go down. Rebound Casey Lee. Lee in trouble. Needs some help. And she'll throw it out here in the middle of the floor. It's captured by Madison Damon. Damon down the far sideline. Skip pass over the top. And now a reset out top to Damon. Should come here between the two circles to Andrea Palmer. Leave it on the wing for Megan Brown. 3 doesn't go. Rebound ripped away by Gabby Kelly, and that's just strength right there as she took that away from Taylor Jaworski. Oh, how about the steal and a run-out opportunity here for Megan Brown with the left hand, and it goes. Boy, Megan Brown, you talk about being a pickpocket in New York City Central Park. Brown was certainly that right there.
Now that's a play you just design. As soon as you make a reverse pivot, you take it away and go for the layup.
3 minutes left here in the third. Cordell on top by 7, 19-12. Cross off the dribble, going to go inside, forces, a foul is called, and it's an offensive foul on Kaylee Cross. And I'll tell you what, that frustration continuing to mount for Kaylee Cross.
And I would say the entire Navajo squad, Michael, they are not happy about their situation right now.
Well, Rohr going to sit down. So does Lily Graham. Also taking a seat will be Cross, as Kelly Taylor has come back into the ball game. Caitlin Martinez and Abby Bates out there as well. Gabby Killey and Gracie Brooks down here by themselves. Inbounds pass caught on the far side, and on the run, tough shot there. Doesn't fall for Megan Brown. Out of the pack comes Abby Bates, and here comes Navajo. See, I think that plays right into the Lady Indians' hands as Taylor shoots the three, doesn't get it to go. Ball going to go out of bounds. But that last offensive sequence by Cordell, going down the floor, shooting quickly, not running clock, that's what Navajo's looking for.
That's exactly what they're looking for, and Brown wasn't about to slow down. She was going to put up a bucket, try to score another 2 points for her squad, and fortunate that the Indians weren't able to convert on the return.
2:35 and running here in the third period of play. Into the front court, Madison Damon. They'll reverse it now to Megan Brown. Skip pass over the top to Damon. She had inside momentarily Jaworski. Now Taylor going to come out and get the ball. Gets double teamed in the corner. Got to give it up. And does over the top to Damon. Andrea Palmer now out on the left wing to Megan Brown. Brown with the double team. You know, a lot of times when you're struggling offensively, you get offense from defense, but so far that hasn't worked to the betterment of Navajo, and going inside and hitting it from point-blank range is Taylor Jaworski. Jaworski makes it 21-12 with 1:50 left here in period number 3. Kelly Taylor inside. She'll get fouled. And was it on the floor, or does she get a chance to shoot too? The official said it's on the floor. They've called the foul on Andrea Palmer. That'll be the first on Andrea, and team foul number 1 called on Cordell. 1:47 left in the third. Kaylee Cross back in, and Taylor will set down for the Lady Indians. Inbounding over the top, Killey. She'll go to Cross, who just came in as we mentioned a moment ago. 1:40 left here in the third. Caitlin Martinez, her club down by 9, goes to Cross. Navajo kind of standing around a little bit.
Looking for a quality shot here.
Well, there's a quality move by Gabby Killey. Couldn't get the shot to go down. Her putback won't go. Now we'll get a battle for the rebound, a jump ball, as Taylor Jaworski gets tied up with Caitlin Martinez. But I like the play. Killey sets the screen, rolls off of it, and just couldn't get the shot to go down.
Just couldn't get it to go down.
1:25 left here in the third period of play. And Cordell throws it into no man's land. Jana Rogers wanted to call a timeout. She thought she was going to get a turnover there, but instead her club keeps the ball alive, and she doesn't have to use that timeout. Well, look at the ball movement by the Blue Devils. Open for the 15-footer, left elbow Palmer. Shot doesn't go. Rebound swept away by Gabby Killey. She'll go to Caitlin Martinez. Martinez quickly into the front court. Minute left here in the third period of play. Caitlin going to force the shot. Doesn't get it to go. Battle for the rebound, and we'll get a tie-up and a jump ball. And the arrow this time will point towards Navajo.
And Martinez with that almost forcing a bucket in there, Michael. That is definitely the attitude of the Lady Indians right now. They're trying to get a bucket however they can. I don't think it's panic mode yet, but they definitely need to have some good possessions.
57.3. They need a bucket before the period comes to an end, that's for sure. Killey going to put it up. It's short, and the rebound taken away by Casey Lee. Now, if you're Cordell, you're going to hold for 1, I believe.
Yeah, I think Coach Rogers wants them to slow down.
45 seconds and running here in the third period of play, leading 21-12. And again, Cordell willing to spread the floor and play catch. Navajo chasing all over the place. At some point, your tongue starts wagging just a little bit. Down to 25 seconds left here in this third period of play. And again, Cordell holding for 1. So the Lady Indians on top, 21-12. And again, the kind of ball game that they were looking for. They get a low-scoring affair like this. It plays right into their collective hands. Down to 10. You can hear Jana Rogers say, all right, let's go. Palmer right in front of Coach Rogers. Back out top to Damon. Damon back right side, Palmer for 3. Shot won't go, and the period will come to an end with Cordell on top. 21 on the board for the Lady Blue Devils. 12 for Navajo. The fourth is coming up on Classic Hits 97.7.
Hi, this is Terry Jones at Sunshine Cafe in Cordell. Don and I just wanted to thank all of our customers for their business and support over the years. We so enjoy seeing you come through our doors, and we love serving you good food every day. If you haven't eaten at the Sunshine Cafe in Cordell, come see us. There's nothing like a little sunshine in the morning for lunch and for dinner. We'll warm up your day at the Sunshine Cafe on the square in Cordell.
Do you want a bank who's working for your best interest? Sure you do. That's why you want Bank of Cordell for your bank. That's right, 21st century banking at its best. The Bank of Cordell has been providing quality banking service since 1902 and is the oldest state bank in Ouachita County. Sounds like a lot of experience to me. So for experience in banking, state-of-the-art account management services, and quality personal service, visit the folks at Bank of Cordell, member FDIC.
Go to the fourth quarter, 21-12. Cordell in front of Navajo. And how about this, Justin O'Neill? 2 points in that third period for the Lady Indians.
And that surprises me big time, Michael. I thought they were going to come out of that halftime with a little bit of a need to score, but a little bit more discipline than they had. And we were seeing some shots that were forced up. And, Michael, it's difficult in any sport to play the same team back-to-back, especially whenever you had 2 nights ago a game where it really didn't have any struggle putting this squad away. Totally different ball game than that 2 nights ago in Navajo.
Yeah, you bring up a great point. You blow somebody out on a Tuesday night and you turn around on a Thursday night, got to play them again. That is a tough turnaround indeed. You know, Cordell scored 6 points in that third quarter of play, and if you're David Dawson, normally you'd be happy if you held the opponent to 6 points in a period. Cordell with the ball to begin the fourth quarter. As they play on the right end of your listening and or viewing device, that's Casey Lee with the ball. She'll come back out top now to Madison Damon. Lee and Damon playing catch now, coming and getting it in the corner. Megan Brown, they'll go to a wide open Lee from 15, and Casey will knock it down. 7 of the ball game now for Casey Lee. Caitlin Martinez, Gabby Killey, along with Kaylee Cross and Gracie Brooks and Abby Bates out on the floor for the Lady Indians in their home white uniforms, red numerals and red and black trim. Going to go inside to Cross. Shot won't go. The rebound going to be taken away by Taylor Jaworski. Good job by Jaworski. She's out there with Andrea Palmer. Palmer to Madison Damon right in front of us. Oh, good look inside. That's a travel, though. Taylor Jaworski got the ball. Couldn't make up her mind if she wanted to shoot or pass. By the time she made the pass, she had traveled. Lady Blue Devils, by the way, in their home blue uniforms with the silver numerals, gray, whatever you want to call it. I don't even watch that runway fashion show. I don't even think I get Bravo on my satellite system. Martinez with the force, tried to draw the foul, couldn't get the foul, didn't get the bucket, and here comes Cordell. 6:45 left here in the ball game. Lady Blue Devils on top, 23-12. And a timeout going to be taken by Jana Rogers and company. 6:38 left in the ball game. Cordell on top of Navajo, 23-12, and we'll return to WSC in the Tri-County after this on Classic Hits 97.7.
Bates Brothers Trucking was established in 1988, and it's a trucking company that provides freight and cattle hauling for Southwest Oklahoma area's agriculture and business. The Bates family is active in the community and loves to support the Navajo High School athletics. Watch for the Bates big red truck on the road and give them a wave.
All right, let's give you a game reset now. It's 23-12. Cordell on top of Navajo. Lady Indians have committed 5 fouls here in this second half, just 1 for the Lady Blue Devils. 4 timeouts remaining for the Lady Indians, 3 for Cordell, and the possession arrow pointing the way of Navajo.
And I tell you what, Michael, these Lady Indians, they need to have some quality possessions. They are forcing the basketball, trying to get in there. And, you know, we spoke about it at the beginning of the game. It's difficult to adjust to this gym shooting. And that has been the bugaboo for the Lady Indians so far.
Yeah, you're right. I don't know that it's been a long time since Kaylee Cross has struggled from the field like she has here this afternoon. We talked about it. She'll keep firing up there because eventually they're going to go down, but it's just one of those afternoons in this cavernous gymnasium that they're having a hard time adjusting. Madison Damon now, double team down high. Damon here on the near side. They'll go to Jaworski, now back out top to Casey Lee. So it's a game of keep away for Cordell. They nursed that 9-point lead. Actually, it's an 11-point lead now, isn't it? 23-12 with 6:10 remaining. And if you're Navajo, at some point you got to start fouling. Oh, what a good look inside there. And the spin move and 2 for Megan Brown. 25-12. What about the move by Brown? because the defense was there.
The defense was there. That was a great way to get around of any contact and get the bucket.
5:50 left of the ball game, 25-12. Cordell on top. Kelly underneath the basket, and that is a sweet pass to Gracie Brooks. And Brooks with her first 2 of the second half. 25-14. Pass out here in the flat, if you will, to Madison Damon. And it looked like a New England Patriots type play there. Oh, what a great look again inside. They're going backdoor back-to-back. Megan Brown getting it underneath the basket with the left hand, and she's made it a 27-14 ball game. 5:20 remaining. Well, if you're Cordell, you want to run clock, but if you get those easy buckets like that, you're going to take them.
You're not going to give those up.
Now baseline Bates, and she'll throw it right into the hands of Andrea Palmer. Bates falling out of bounds, had to get rid of it, and Palmer was there for the steal. So now Cordell can get it into the half-court offense with 3 minutes gone by here in the fourth period, and they lead 27-14. Out high with it, that's Jaworski. Skip it here on the near side and leave it for Andrea Palmer. Looking inside, Jaworski, wraparound pass. Good job by Martinez to go weak side and keep Megan Brown from hitting another bucket on the back door. 4:40 left here in the ball game. But again, Cordell, what a masterful job of playing keep away. And as soon as I say that, the ball goes right through the hands of Jaworski as she looked away. Martinez now back the other way for Navajo. She'll dribble, drive, throw it up with the left hand, came up short, battles for her own rebound, and got it to go. How about the effort there from Martinez?
What a way to follow her shot, get a rebound, and put it back up for a second try.
Lady Indians take a timeout, 4:25 remaining. They trail 27-16, and we are Classic Hits 97.7.
Friends, if you want a great deal on a leftover 2018 Ford Explorer, you need to come to Cordell, Oklahoma and see Tom or Casey at Wheeler Ford. Get $3,000 discount plus 0% for 60 months or receive $5,500 customer cash. Hey, we're wheeling and we are dealing. Check out our selection of fantastic, nice pre-owned units. Sales and service for life. From Wheeler Ford, Cordell, Oklahoma. Ford, go further.
All right, kids, here is your game reset. 4:25 left. There you go. 4:25 left of the ball game, and it's a 27-16 lead for Cordell. Both teams with 3 timeouts remaining. 5 team fouls on Navajo, just 1 on Cordell. And the arrow pointing the way of the Lady Indians. 3 full timeouts remaining for Navajo, 3 for Cordell. Both coaches have exhausted their 30-second timeouts. Lady Indians pressuring the inbounds pass, but a good job by Damon across the way to make the catch. She'll come across the timeline in trouble, double teamed. There to relieve her is Jaworski. Taylor now in the corner to Lee, Casey Lee will play catch out high. Jaworski now on the wing. The double team trap her, but there to rescue her out high, Madison Damon. Well, I'll tell you what, this is a disciplined club, Cordell.
And they're doing exactly what you'd expect with this big of a lead. Michael just spreading the floor, make Navajo come get it.
Up by 11. We've gone inside of 4 minutes, 3:50 and running in the fourth period. And again, the other thing is, Navajo just chasing all over the place. At some point, you got to get a little tired. Lily Graham, by the way, is coming to the ball game. She's out there as well with Trinity Rohrer. Dribble, drive, penetration, tough off balance shot, and it goes for Casey Lee. Lee, 4 in the period, 9 on the ball game.
And we've seen that a lot today, Michael, as the Cordell Lady Blue Devils had a shot off balance, and it falls.
29-16, the lead for Cordell. Lily Graham going to go cross court to Rohrer. Good pass by Trinity, and the layup is there for Gracie Brooks. Brooks with 4 in the period, 6 on the ball game. So back the other way comes Cordell. They lead 29-18. 5 minutes have gone by here in the fourth. Look out, here comes the ball. But oh, what a save right in front of us by Madison Damon. That is walking the old tightrope right there. Damon in the corner, she'll go to Lee. 2:50 left of the ball game. Casey to Taylor Jaworski. Jaworski here on the near side, she'll go to Madison Damon. And again, Megan Brown has a 3, but won't take it, and they'll just simply reset out high. Not only do you have to be disciplined as far as how to run the offense, you got to be disciplined not to take a wide open shot as well.
That's awfully tough to do, Michael. I'm surprised Navajo hasn't fouled yet. They still have a foul to give.
Well, and I thought Lily Graham was going to get one right there. Now she will, as Graham will run into Andrea Palmer. So that'll be team foul number 6 called on Navajo.
killed a lot of clock in that
Yes,
possession, Michael.
Lily Graham's second foul, and a timeout going to be taken here by the Lady Indians. They trail 29-18, 2:24 remaining, and we're back after this on Classic Hits 97.7.
Folks, you can trust and depend on quality Whirlpool home appliances. And the best place to purchase Whirlpool is Cordell TV Appliance and Furniture in Cordell. They've got washers and dryers, refrigerators and ranges and dishwashers and so much more. The complete line of Whirlpool appliances. The best in the industry. And you'll get blue ribbon service from Cordell TV and Appliance and Furniture. We service everything we sell. Cordell TV Appliance and Furniture, 117 North Market in Cordell. Phone 580-832-5777.
Bates Brothers Trucking was established in 1988, and it's a trucking company that provides freight and cattle hauling for Southwest Oklahoma area's agriculture and business. The Bates family is active in the community and loves to support the Navajo High School athletics. Watch for the Bates Big Red Truck on the road and give them a wave.
All right, here we go. 2:24 left of the ball game. Coming out of the timeout, it'll be Cordell basketball as the Lady Indians now down to 2 timeouts left. Casey Lee coming this way. Lee picked up by Trinity Rohr. Lily Graham now collides with, wow, no call there, Madison Damon. That happened right in front of the Cordell bench, and some frustration there for Jana Rogers and her assistant coach David Garman. That was right in front of them, and they thought something had to be called there. And you can hear what Coach Rogers thought of the call, or no call. 2:05 remaining. Graham here on the left side, just inside the arc, and doesn't draw on the iron. Cross tries to keep the rebound alive, does. In trouble, she'll find Bates. Inside at 2 minutes at 1:55. Cross going to spin, shoot, come up short, and a rebound going to be collected by Cordell. That is Megan Brown, and get a collision across the way. No foul. I think, did they call it jump ball? No, they just hit the ball.
Might have been knocked out. Man. Looks like
well,
they
are calling a foul. Okay, yeah.
Be a 1-and-1.
So we will shoot a 1-and-1, but we don't know who the foul was on.
Cross was in there.
Well, and now the official underneath said no, there was no foul. He said there was no foul. See, the ball just went out of bounds.
Went out of bounds.
Wow.
Ask Coach Rogers what she thinks about that one.
Yeah, no kidding. Timeout going to be taken by Coach. Oh, no, she didn't get it. She did not get it. 5-second violation going to be called on Navajo, or on Cordell. Coach Rogers trying to call that timeout ahead of the 5-second violation and didn't get it. Martinez, the inbounds pass, catch, and shot doesn't go, and now we will get a foul called. Lily Graham going to get called for the push, and we'll get a 1-and-1 on the other end. That'll be 3 on Lily. Team foul number 7 called on Navajo. Minute 45 remaining. 29-18 after the ball game. Justin O'Neill and I will have the WOSC Player of the Game. Andrea Palmer's got a couple of points on the night. We'll go to the charity stripe. 4 for 4 on the ball game is Cordell, and we jinxed him. Free throw no good, and the rebound was gathered up by Megan Brown, but it went off of her hands and out of bounds.
And I tell you what, a series of unfortunate events for Navajo as the clock just keeps ticking away. They really need a bucket this possession.
So here comes Martinez into the front court. She'll go to Graham, skips it over the top, attacking the glass, Trinity Rohr, and she will score. Trinity Rohr. First 2 of the ball game for Trinity. And here's a run out now. Lee all by herself for Cordell. Lays it up and in. How about that? Casey Lee got 3 behind everybody. And we talked about it. When you're wide open like that, you got to take the shot. You can't run clock. Still a double-digit lead for Cordell. 31-20. Minute 10 left of the ball game. Rohr off the window, and it goes. How about Trinity Rohr back-to-back buckets?
She's coming alive, trying to make something happen.
60 seconds left of the ball game. Skip pass over the top and out of bounds, and that will be Navajo basketball. 58.4 remaining. 31-22. They adjust the scoreboard. I saw it said 15-point lead on that. That can't be right. 55 seconds remaining. 31-22. Caitlin Martinez gets a screen out high. Scoop shot goes in. Caitlin Martinez. Quick timeout taken by David Doss. So Navajo not done just yet. 46 seconds remaining, but it's a 3-possession ball game. 31-24, Cordell on top. Classic Hits 97.7.
High Plains Bank, located at 200 North College Street in Cordell, is the place to handle all of your banking needs. We offer competitive rates on mortgages, vehicle, commercial, and ag loans, along with friendly customer service. At High Plains Bank, we always have a cup of hot coffee or a cold drink waiting for you. High Plains Bank, community-driven and a proud supporter of the Cordell Blue Devils, member FDIC and an equal housing lender.
Hi, this is Terry Jones at Sunshine Cafe in Cordell. Don and I just wanted to thank all of our customers for their business and support over the years. We so enjoy seeing you come through our doors, and we love serving you good food every day. If you haven't eaten at the Sunshine Cafe in Cordell, come see us. There's nothing like a little sunshine in the morning for lunch and for dinner. We'll warm up your day at the Sunshine Cafe on the square in Cordell.
All right, here's game reset. 46 seconds remaining. One timeout left for Navajo, 3 for Cordell. 17 fouls on the Lady Indians, just 1 on the Lady Blue Devils.
Just 1 the second half.
Inbounds pass is finally made and caught on the run by Megan Brown. Brown into the front court. They can't catch her to Fowler. Got to Fowler. Lily Graham giving chase. Bounce pass, though, to Madison Damon, and they will foul Damon. Boy, she got whacked big time. And they call it jump ball. How about that?
Wow.
Oh, my.
Wow.
Oh, my. So the Lady Indians will get it on the alternate possession. Hanging in there. 35.7 remaining. Gabby Killey and Gracie Brooks back in now for David Doss. Situational substitution for Navajo. Well, if you're Cordell, you cannot foul, huh?
Cannot.
Well, you can foul, just not on a shooting situation. Martinez going to go inside. Ooh, she puts up the shot. We were just talking about
foul.
that. Yeah. She does get fouled. The push on the shot on Andrea Palmer. That'll be her second, and just the second of the second half on Cordell. Wow. So Kayla Martinez to the line. She is 0 for 3 on the afternoon from the stripe. Trinity Rohrer and Lily Graham will come in after the first of 2 free throws. Boy, Martinez really struggling. Now 0 for 4 from the stripe. And as a club, Navajo just 4 of 10 on the ball game. Second one on the way, and it's not going to count. We got a lane violation. Yeah, Lily Graham stepped in.
That is the last thing you want to have happen in that situation, Michael.
And the free throw went in. You might know. David Doss arguing that the Cordell player stepped in as well. He may have been right, and I don't know how you make that call one way or the other. All right, so here comes Megan Brown. Brown going to get fouled in the backcourt. Megan will go to the line to shoot the 1-and-1. Reach-in foul called on Trinity Rohrer. That'll be her first. Number 8 called on Navajo. 25 seconds remaining. Graham and Rohrer setting down. Brooks and Killey back in. And Coach Rogers said something that tickled the fancy there of Megan Brown. Something about you got to make your free throws. Megan, left-hander, first one good. She says, that's how I do it, Coach. Thanks for asking. Megan now in double figures. She's got 10, 5 of those in this fourth quarter. Her club leads it by 8. Second one on the way, good. It's a good-looking shot there. That's confidence. So Brown makes it 33-24, and again, if you're Cordell, you just cannot foul. You want that clock to continue running. Martinez goes to Cross. Cross going to go baseline, stop, pop, shoot, and score. Kaylee Cross. And did Navajo get their final timeout of the ball game? They did. 13.6 remaining. Lady Indians use their final timeout here in period number 4. We're back in 60. Classic Gives 97.7.
This is Ken Hurst from Billy Walker Carpets. We all want to live healthier and breathe easier. Billy Walker Carpets provides professional carpet, furniture, and air duct cleaning. Our truck-mounted hot water extraction machine provides the cleanest and safest way to clean and deodorize your carpet. For a healthier air quality, we also provide air duct cleaning service. Our state-of-the-art RotoBrush cleaning machine helps remove mold and bacteria from your air duct cleaning system for a better indoor air quality. Stop by 1214 North Grady or call 482-3400 for a free estimate.
All right, here we go. 13.6 left. 33-26. 3-possession ball game, and I think that's the key there, Justin O'Neill.
Yeah, it's not looking good for the Lady Indians right now with the situation they're in.
Cordell having difficulty getting the inbounds pass, and they'll ask for a timeout and take it. And he'll stay at 13.6. We'll keep it right here. 33-26. And Cordell still has a couple of timeouts to go. That's a heads-up play. You're going to get caught with a 5-second count. You know you got those timeouts. Take one and don't get a turnover.
You know how important possessions are at this point in the game, even with a comfortable 3-possession lead, and it's still a heads-up play to make.
Well, and again, you go back to that period there in the second quarter when Navajo scores 4 quick points like in 5 seconds game time. I mean, so, you know, you're down 7, sure, but if you can score that quickly and in bunches, if you're Janet Rogers, you're sweating bullets right now.
There's never a lead big enough when you're a coach, Michael.
So we play here late in the fourth quarter, 33-26. Cordell on top of Navajo. The winner plays in the semifinals tomorrow night at 7 o'clock against either Hobart or Luther. The loser will play in an elimination bowl game tomorrow against the loser of Luther and Hobart, and that bowl game will tip off at 1:40. All right. Coach Rogers wants her club to back it up. Inbounds pass, thrown away. It's loose on the floor. We'll get a battle for it and a jump ball. The arrow going to point the way of Cordell. 11 seconds left in the ball game.
Been a lot of those calls tonight, Michael. Calling jump balls for traditionally I might call those maybe fouls.
Palmer, again, difficulty getting it in. She does to Lee. Lee's got a runner out in front. It's Taylor Jaworski, and Jaworski will get fouled by Bates.
There's some discipline for
you. Boy, I tell you what, he's just getting ready to say the same thing.
Jaworski all alone between her and the basket, and she knows her situation. She's going to try to run that clock off and score a bucket. Here she is at the free throw line.
6.4 remaining, so Jaworski will shoot a 1-and-1. Nobody on the blocks for Cordell. Jaworski misses the free throw. Rebound Martinez, and Martinez comes flying across the timeline. Ball knocked out of bounds with 0.4 left, and Cordell is going to hang on and win this thing. Wow. 33-26, Roar to inbound, does. Lily Graham at the buzzer, shot didn't go down, and this one is in the books. How about that? Cordell coming off the deck after getting blasted by Navajo on Tuesday, winning here in the opening round of this tournament. They win it 33-26, and we're back after this on Classic Hits 97.7.
Do you move to the sidelines when stocks are predicted to drop? Are you waiting for some of today's uncertainties to be resolved before you invest? Hi, I'm Phil Cleaver, your Cordell area Edward Jones financial advisor. The problem with trying to time the market is you miss some of the best days in the market. The truth is, attempting to time the market has historically reduced investor returns rather than raised them. A good financial advisor can set up a consistent and smart investing strategy. Contact me today at 580-832-1106. Edward Jones, Making Sense of Investing, member SIPC.
At Shorty's in Cordell, we know sometimes you just want good food, cooked fresh and made to order just the way you like it. Like a great tasting hamburger that's only $2 after 4 p.m. Sometimes you just want a great salad bar any time of the day. And daily specials, they're always fantastic ideas too. You're sure to love this daily special, our bread bowl with soup. Oh, and tell them you heard this ad and get $1 off your order at Shorty's. We can accommodate large parties and always have carry out. That's Shorty's, just east of the traffic light in Cordell. Go Blue Devils!
Well, according to the seeding, we've got our first upset of the tournament. Number 6 seeded Cordell beats number 3 seeded Navajo by a final score of 33-26. And Justin, I got to tell you, I mean, Lady Indians, they score 14 points in the fourth quarter of play, but the problem is they only had 12 going into the frame.
That's the problem, exactly. The last shot there, as the time expired from Bates, kind of told the story. It was going halfway down and just made its way right back out. That was the story for the Lady Indians the first 3 periods of this ball game, and it wasn't enough to overcome the Lady Blue Devils.
And when you have conversations about some of the best basketball coaches in Oklahoma, you better include Jana Rogers.
I tell you what, there's some disciplined players in her squad that did exactly what she wanted them to do, especially in that second half, played with a lot of discipline.
Casey Lee with 11 points. Megan Brown had 11 as well for Cordell. Taylor Jaworski with a half a dozen. 3 in the ball game for Lacey Birch and 2 for Andrea Palmer. From the free throw line, Cordell 6 of 7. On the other side of the ledger, Caitlin Martinez with 8, 6 for Gracie Brooks. 5 on the ball game for Kaylee Cross. Give 4 to Trinity Roar. Abby Bates with 2 and 1 in the ball game for Gabby Kelly. And from the free throw line, just 4 of 10 for the Lady Indians. And again, the victory goes to Cordell by a final score of 33-26. So Navajo plays at 1:40 tomorrow afternoon. Cordell plays tomorrow night at 7 o'clock. both the ball games for Navajo in the afternoon. When you're working, you won't be able to join us courtside.
I won't be courtside, but we'll have the radio on in the classroom, Michael. We'll be listening in for sure.
And maybe if either of the teams advance to Saturday, you might be available?
That's the plan. We do have a birthday party to attend, so it depends on that. Today, actually, is my daughter Laney's 3rd birthday, so we're about to go have a little celebration here in a little bit.
Well, Laney, one of our favorites, and happy birthday. Well, I can tell you that if Navajo plays on Saturday, the girls would play at noon, the boys at 1:20.
You'll be solo, at least without me.
Okay, there you go. All right, now we know. Hey, our player of the game, the WOSC players of the game, let's give it to Casey Lee and to Megan Brown, both with 11 points in victory. So, Mr. O'Neill, thank you. We appreciate it. Happy birthday to Laney O'Neill. And it's the Foxes coming up next here on Classic Hits 97.7.
Where people come first. It's not just a slogan, it's how we do business. Bank of Western Oklahoma is as traditional as you know us to be, as strong and as stable as you trust us to be, and easy to work with as you need us to be. Come bank with us and experience the difference. 6 convenient locations in Cordell, Elk City, Weatherford, Gary, Visay, and Woodward. Bank of Western Oklahoma, where people really do come first. Member FDIC Equal Housing Lender.
Do you want a bank who's working for your best interest? Sure you do. That's why you want Bank of Cordell for your bank. That's right, 21st century banking at its best. The Bank of Cordell has been providing quality banking service since 1902 and is the oldest state bank in Ouachita County. Sounds like a lot of experience to me. So for experience in banking, state-of-the-art account management services, and quality personal service, visit the folks at Bank of Cordell, member FDIC.
Amsco Steel Products at 1101 South Main in Altus has been providing all your sheet metal supplies for many years. You can count on Amsco for rebar, C-purlin, and sheet metal in all your popular colors. But you can also count on Amsco for all your welding supplies too, including oxygen and acetylene. Yep, when you need sheet metal or welding supplies, just head to Amsco Steel in Altus.
Bates Brothers Trucking was established in 1988, and it's a trucking company that provides freight and cattle hauling for southwest Oklahoma area's agriculture and business. The Bates family is active in the community and loves to support the Navajo High School athletics. Watch for the Bates big red truck on the road and give them a wave.
Blair Tire and Feed on the corner of Highway 283 and 19 is your certified Firestone tire dealer and also a proud supporter of the Navajo Indians. Play hard, play safe, play fair, and play with pride. Lyle Shaw and his crew at Blair Tire and Feed wish the Navajo Indians lots of luck in today's game. And when you need tires, we're specialty trained and equipped to take care of you. Blair Tire and Feed on the corner of Highway 283 and 19 in Blair, Oklahoma. At Danny's Service Center in Blair on Highway 283, we offer a full line of automotive and diesel services. And we're proud to offer out-of-town towing for all of our customers. At Danny's Service Center in Blair, we are also very proud to be supporters of Navajo Indian sports. We wish you luck in today's game and encourage your success in everything you do. All the crew at Danny's Service Center on Highway 283 in Blair are happy to be a part of today's broadcast. Frazier Banks is super excited to help bring you the broadcast of today's game and proud supporters of Navajo sports. We take great pride in supporting the youth in our area, and we encourage them to play hard, study hard, and work to be the very best they can be. Good luck in today's game and with every challenge you face in life. And remember, all of us here at Frazier Bank are cheering you on. Frazier Bank, member FDIC, and an equal housing lender.
This is Ken Hurst from Billy Walker Carpets. We all want to live healthier and breathe easier. Billy Walker Carpets provides professional carpet, furniture, and air duct cleaning. Our truck-mounted hot water extraction machine provides the cleanest and safest way to clean and deodorize your carpet. For a healthier air quality, we also also provide air duct cleaning service. Our state-of-the-art RotoBrush cleaning machine helps remove mold and bacteria from your air duct cleaning system for a better indoor air quality. Stop by 1214 North Grady or call 482-3400 for a free estimate.
Do you want a bank who's working for your best interest? Sure you do. That's why you want Bank of Cordell for your bank. That's right, 21st century banking at its best. The Bank of Cordell has been providing quality banking service since 1902 and is the oldest state bank in Ouachita County. Sounds like a lot of experience to me. So for experience in banking, state-of-the-art account management services, and quality personal service, visit the folks at Bank of Cordell, member FDIC.
Where people come first. It's not just a slogan, it's how we do business. Bank of Western Oklahoma is as traditional as you know us to be, as strong and as stable as you trust us to be, and easy to work with as you need us to be. Come bank with us and experience the difference. 6 convenient locations in Cordell, Elk City, Weatherford, Gary, Visay, and Woodward. Bank of Western Oklahoma, where people really do come first. Member FDIC Equal Housing Lender.
Did you know water heating is the second largest energy expense in your home? 90% of the energy your washing machine uses goes to heating the water. Your clothes really don't get any cleaner if you wash them in hot water. In fact, the kind of laundry detergent you use is more of a factor than water temperature. So save up to $40 a year by washing in cold water. Low-flow shower heads are also a great way to save water, hot and cold. Replace your old shower head and you could save more than 40% of the water you use when you bathe. These energy-saving tips brought to you by CK Energy.
Back at Western Oklahoma State College, as we get ready for, this is game, I guess, number 6 in the 8-game affair. What time is it? It's 6 o'clock? Is that what you got?
6 o'clock.
Yeah, this was supposed to start at 5:40, so we're about 20 minutes behind as we get set for a matchup between the Cordell Blue Devils and the Snyder Cyclones. And we had our first upset of the tournament as the Cordell Lady Blue Devils surprising Navajo in a low-scoring affair.
An impressive ball game. The Cordell Lady Blue Devils slowed down the game tremendously, and the Navajo Lady Indians just could not get started. No momentum, and the Cordell Lady Blue Devils were able to slide by and win a ball game.
All right, we get ready for this one, and I find it hard to believe. And this is a guy that I know you know, Drayton Maddox, is now a senior. Unbelievable.
Yes, sir. I played a lot of travel ball against him, so he's a very athletic player and can score in a hurry.
Well, and I remember we went to Hobart to begin the season 4 years ago. And when we were doing Hobart basketball, your dad and I went up there, and he was a freshman, and your dad was talking about him there, and Maddox is not disappointed over the years.
He has not. He's only continued to get better throughout his 4 years of play, and he definitely has taken the reins for the Cordell Blue Devils.
We had a conversation with Derek Bull earlier this afternoon. Derek is the head coach for the Snyder Cyclones. He played high school basketball over at Altus, and I actually did his play-by-play when he was in high school.
Wow, small world.
Yeah, it is. But Derek was telling me that these two teams have already played once this year, and Cordell blew his club out. He was honest about it. He said it was close for a while, but his club was really banged up back then, and he feels like now they're maybe getting a little bit healthier, and it may help them here this evening.
Yeah, I think if the Cyclones are able to slow the game down a little bit, the Blue Devils love to run and gun, so if they can slow it down just like the Lady Blue Devils did the previous game, then I think this will be an interesting game.
All right, Derek Bull will go with Austin McPherson, Jaron Foster, and Justice Moeller, Ethan Howell, and Kyle Flynn, the starting 5 for the Cyclones of Snyder. They are dressed in their road black uniforms with the orange numerals and the orange and white trim, and they'll matriculate on the left end on your listening and or viewing device. Well, we talked about Drayton Maddox. Maddox will get the start here tonight for Brandon Gallagher. He'll be joined by Carson Nickel. Also getting the start, Kobe Sulzer, Colby Rivera, and Paxton Schweitzer. So the Maddox, Nickel, and Sulzer, Rivera, and Schweitzer, the starting 5 for Cordell. Thing about Schweitzer that has always impressed me, and he's a senior, and we've watched him now for the last 3-4 years. Big-bodied kid, but he's got great footwork inside.
Yeah, and he has great range as well. If he wants to take over a ball game, he will, and he will in a hurry. I've had the privilege of watching quite a few games, and whenever they've needed points, he's definitely came in clutch for them.
We talked about Snyder the first time these two teams met. They had also made a fairly deep run into the football season and had some kids get hurt playing football. So they weren't as healthy as they are here tonight, Derek Bull tells me. We'll see if that makes a difference. As we're about ready to get this one underway, Rivera set the jump center with Austin McPherson, and the official said psych, and McPherson jumps too soon, and that'll be Cordell basketball. So tell me about that. When did we institute that rule that you jump too soon and it's a violation?
I have no idea. I just figured once the ball goes up, it's fair game, but apparently it's not, so.
Well, here comes Maddox and company, and you talk about it, boy. They love to get up and down the floor, does Cordell. Faking the three up top. Seltzer, he'll go to Maddox. Kicks right side. Good ball movement early on. Schweitzer cutting inside, getting the pass on the entry from Seltzer. Now he'll kick it out on the wing into Rivera. Shot doesn't go down, and McPherson going to go up and get the rebound for Snyder.
A lot of good ball movement in that first possession, and if that's any indicator, then they should be well on offense tonight.
Well, good job by Ethan Howell, ready to fall down, and got the offhand down before he went to his keister, and there was no travel. Flynn here on the left side. He'll leave it for Jaron Foster. And you talked about it, and very prophetic on your part. Snyder does not want to force the action.
Not at all. If they are able to slow the game down, make 10, 12 passes before even thinking about scoring, they can definitely stay in this ball game.
Well, they've not taken a shot yet, and they've had the ball nearly a full minute now. 6:50 left here in the first period of play. Oh, what a move by McPherson inside on the spin, and he'll put it up and in.
2-0 ball game early, and they did exactly that. They made quite a few passes and then were able to get a easy bump.
Schweitzer out high. He'll come here on the near side to Maddox. Maddox dribble, drive, cut off by McPherson. Resets over the top. Rivera had the three. Surprised he didn't take it. He'll leave it for Seltzer. Seltzer inside, scoop shot. Foul on the floor prior to the shot. Jaron Foster will pick it up. That'll be his first. And number one called on Snyder. So is that a foul to keep him from getting the easy two?
I guess, he's very good at driving, so maybe not the dumbest foul.
Deep three here, Schweitzer, that's from the college line. He misses it, and Foster with a rebound for Snyder. Cyclones back the other way, up 2-0. 6:10 left in the first period of play. McPherson asking for the ball inside, but out top, it will go instead to Ethan Howell. Howell goes to Kyle Flynn. I think I might have called him Dylan earlier. That was years gone by when Dylan Flynn was playing and we were doing the play-by-play for Snyder. Now a little jump stop inside by Flynn. He'll leave it on the wing, cutting to the glass. Justice Muller, shot won't go on the rebound, taken away by Seltzer. Kobe now back the other way. Seltzer leaves it here in the corner, and now we'll reset it up top. Boy, Schweitzer wanted it inside. They couldn't get him the ball. Hobart Lady Bearcats arriving. They'll play next against the Lady Lions of Luther. Final girls game of the night coming up. Long way away from that one, stepping out of bounds. And the turnover, Jaron Foster. Brandon Gallagher, one of those that we love sitting courtside and listening to him. He is a blast.
He is great. The Snyder Cyclones really have done really well the last couple of possessions. A lot of passes, a lot of time going off the clock, and they've able to keep this a very low-scoring ball game.
Kyle Flynn going to back it out between the two circles. He'll come here on the near side and leave it for Foster. Jaron back to Ethan Howell. Howell off the bounce, cut off by Rivera. Good defense by Rivera out high. Colby is so long. They'll go inside of McPherson. McPherson forces. Good defense by Carson Nickel. And the turnover to give it back to Rivera and company. Colby into the front court to Schweitzer. He'll go inside and get tomahawked. That'll be a foul on McPherson.
And they did exactly that. They got the ball in transition and were able to draw a foul and go to the free throw line.
Foul on McPherson is first, 2 on Snyder, and Schweitzer at the free throw line. By the way, Grandma listening into the broadcast?
I'm sure she is, but I'd have to ask. I'm sure she is at some point this evening.
Paxson hits the first of 2. Schweitzer will get one more. Free throw on the way, good. Paxson, Schweitzer. So it's a 2-2 ball game with 4:45 left in quarter number 1.
Not the worst thing if you're a Snyder Cyclone fan. They've able to really slow the game down, but the Cordell Blue Devils are in full court pressure trying to speed them back up.
We're going to get a foul called here, much to the chagrin of Colby Seltzer, and that'll be the first on Kobe. And team foul number 1 of the ball game on Cordell. Well, just once I'd like to see a guy say, you know what, you're right, I fouled him.
Yeah, exactly. That usually doesn't happen. No one ever usually fouls, right?
I've not met anybody who's admitted to it readily. Foster out high now. Jaron here on the near side. Puts it on the floor. Jump stop to McPherson. McPherson glides inside. Shot won't go. He'll get fouled. And to the free throw line will go Austin McPherson. Check the whistle here, and they've called it on Paxton Schweitzer.
Coach Bull was very happy with that possession. They were able to, again, a lot of passes, get it inside, and draw a foul. Exactly what you want if you're a Cyclone fan.
Austin McPherson to shoot 2. First one on the way. Did not get that one to go and did not look comfortable on the free throw as well. Second one on the way here from McPherson. 4:22 left in period number 1. Free throw by Austin is good. That one looked a little bit better. A little bit more natural there. We'll get our first substitution. Trevor Evans will come in at the next dead ball. Schweitzer inside, double team. He doesn't care. He steps right through it. That big body gets 2 there. But Paxton Schweitzer, he's just a moose.
Just how we talked about earlier. He was able to force that ball in there and do what he wants.
Back the other way comes McPherson and company. They trail by 1, 4-3 at the midway point of quarter number 1. And again, that's the kind of score that Snyder is looking for. Flynn up top, his 3 on the way, too strong, and the long rebound for Rivera. Cordell back the other way. You can hear Derek Bull saying, hurry, get back. Maddox inside, lost the ball. Good hands that time by Flynn. Now back the other way, McPherson around Schweitzer. He'll lay it up and in. So you're going to take the runouts when you get them.
Exactly. Will when you can, but if you're able to slow it down, if you don't have the numbers, don't be afraid to slow the ball game down and get a lot of passes in.
McPherson all 5 in the early going for Snyder. His club leads it 5-4. 3:20 left here in this first quarter of play. Open for 3 on the left side was Seltzer, but he didn't take the shot. I think Coach Gallagher says, let's go take the shot, man. Drayton Maddox will from the top of the arc. It rattled around, but it stayed down. Maddox with his first bucket of the night from three-point land, and he gives his club a 7-5 lead.
That's what happens if you leave Drayton open. He will usually hit it.
Well, the thing about Maddox too is he's awfully strong. I mean, he's got that thick lower body, and he really uses it well. Schweitzer with a block inside, and we'll get a foul. He and McPherson, getting after one another. I think Austin going to get called for the foul. That's his second, and team foul number 3 called on Snyder.
And because of that, since he's so big-bodied, you have to guard that drive first, which sometimes just leaves him open for a 3.
Trevor Evans now will come into the ballgame. McPherson will sit down with those 2 personal fouls. Evans, one of those that played on that Snyder football team. We had a chance to see them a couple of times during the postseason. They were impressive. And a team that had been left for dead a couple of years ago. Maddox for 3, doesn't get it to go. How about climbing the ladder there and the putback for Colby Rivera? Wow.
Rivera can jump out of the gym, and he showed that early here in this game.
I mean, he skied there. Timed it real well as well. It's a 4-point lead now, 9-5. Here comes the ball out of bounds. Turnover, going to give it back to Cordell. Derek Bull, the frustration. He played for his dad. Now, you kind of worked for your dad here doing this radio stuff. He played basketball for his dad.
I don't know if I could do that. I think we'd butt heads too much.
Well, let me just tell you, Ricky and Derek did just that. I mean, they were, it was, and I loved it. I mean,
got a kick out of it.
They were there for about 3 years, and I mean, and Derek will tell you everything he learned from his dad. 3 ball dialed up on the right side, won't go for Cordell, as Seltzer was off the mark that time. And here come the Cyclones. Coming across the timeline, that's Foster. Foster, a little bit out of control. Now a 3 ball dialed up by Trevor Evans, doesn't go. Put back, comes up short for Flynn, but Kyle got fouled. He'll go to the line to shoot 2.
And the Cyclones.
Go ahead.
My bad. The Cyclones played right into the hand of Cordell. They wanted him to get down the court and shoot as quick as possible, and they did just that.
That foul was on Colby Rivera. That'll be his first free throw, no good for Jaron Foster. He will get 1 more. Flynn going to set down. We'll get a substitution now. into the ball game. Jared Galvan. Second free throw, this one goes in for Foster. He's 1 of 2, and it's a 9-6 ball game. Minute 40 left in the first quarter of play. And there, boy, look at that strong move to the basket. Not finishing, though, was Colby Rivera. And the rebound going to be taken away by the Cyclones. And Derek Bull to our right telling his club to slow down. They wanted to get out and run, and he said no.
If they can go to the end of the quarter with a 2 or 3 point deficit, I think they would take just that.
Staying within striking distance. Minute 20 left here. Galvan between the two circles. He'll come up top now to Evans. Trevor stopping, popping, 15-footer, doesn't go. And Schweitzer uses that body to box out that time. No way Moeller's going to get to that basketball. Quickly the other way comes Cordell, but give credit to Snyder. They closed and didn't give an easy shot to the Blue Devils, so they'll reset now on the baseline. Schweitzer up top. He'll go to Maddox. Maddox back to Schweitzer. That's a college three. Front of the iron, doesn't go. Look at Rivera with those long arms trying to keep the rebound alive, and I believe they said he knocked it out of bounds.
Good effort on Rivera's part trying to keep that possession alive with 50 seconds left here in this first quarter.
Well, Colby can reach, though. I mean, that is...
He's a long-armed kid.
Is. Listen to you. He's a long-armed kid. You're 17. Come on. You're killing me.
Hey, we're not supposed to tell people that on the air.
Oh, that's right. I'm sorry. I'm giving away privileged information. 35 seconds left in the first quarter of play. 9-6 ball game. Jaron Foster out high now for the Cyclones, hopping and asking for the ball. Ethan Howe, they'll get it to him. Now Galvan out top. I think Derek Bull has told his club to hold for one here. Waiting seconds to the first quarter of play. Jaron Foster out near the timeline, and we are down to 15 seconds left in quarter number 1. Bull says, if you're going to not come out and guard me, I'm going to go ahead and run clock.
I don't blame him at all.
Foster now from the free throw line. 15-footer doesn't get it to go. Rebound going to be swept away by Seltzer. Seltzer coming across the timeline, trying to beat the clock. Seltzer, as the buzzer sounds, can't get it to go. And we've played 1. 9 on the board for Cordell, 6 for Snyder. Good one going on here. Classic hits, 97.7.
Do you want a bank who's working for your best interest? Sure you do. That's why you want Bank of Cordell for your bank. That's right, 21st century banking at its best. The Bank of Cordell has been providing quality banking service since 1902 and is the oldest state bank in Ouachita County. Sounds like a lot of experience to me. So for experience in banking, state-of-the-art account management services, and quality personal service, visit the folks at Bank of Cordell, member FDIC.
Where people come first. It's not just a slogan, it's how we do business. Bank of Western Oklahoma is as traditional as you know us to be, as strong and as stable as you trust us to be, and easy to work with as you need us to be. Come bank with us and experience the difference. 6 convenient locations in Cordell, Elk City, Weatherford, Gary, Visay, and Woodward. Bank of Western Oklahoma, where people really do come first. Member FDIC Equal Housing Lender.
Well, how about this? I'm getting word from the Oklahoman. Paul George has been named a starter on the NBA All-Star team.
The way he's played recently, I think he deserves it. So,
okay, how about that? So Paul George starting the All-Star game. Speaking of the Thunder, they play tonight at home, entertaining the Pelicans of New Orleans, I believe, tonight, don't they?
Anthony Davis and the Pelicans.
The Unibrow.
The Unibrow.
All right, it'll be Snyder ball to begin the second period of play. They work on the left end of your listening device in their road black uniforms, orange numerals, and orange and white trim. And check the 5 on the floor. Jared Galvan out there. He is joined by Trevor Evans. Galvan gets the ball, double team, goes between the two circles to Ethan Howe. Also out on the floor will be Jaron Foster. Got it on the left side, open for 3, won't take it. And for the first time tonight, Jake Melton is coming to the ball game. There is a 3 that is fired up by Howe, no good. Rebound going to be collected by Cordell, and running across the timeline, Colby Seltzer gives up the basketball. Kobe inside to Schweitzer, spinning, shooting, comes up short. Rebound put back, won't go, and the ball loose, and finally going to be collected by Snyder. So the Cyclones, you said they need to be within a couple of points to stay in this one. Now they'll throw it away, and it's just miscommunication there between Foster and Evans.
You know, I don't understand why more teams don't take advantage of not having a shot clock in high school. You know, if you know you can't run with the team, why not slow the ball game down and keep yourself within chance of winning?
Well, some teams aren't disciplined enough, and some teams don't have the talent. I mean, I understand what you're saying. Schweitzer here on the near side. He'll go to Maddox for three. Drayton shot front of the iron, doesn't get it to go. Sweeping in to collect the rebound will be Trevor Evans. 6:40 left here in this first half of play. Jaron Foster coming across the timeline. He'll stop, leave it for Melton out on the left wing. I think he's got Melton in there. Big body Jake trying to battle with Schweitzer. Three ball dialed up here, no good. Rebound going to be collected by Gage Kieser, who is coming to the ball game for the first time this evening. And Kieser will draw a blocking foul on Melton. And Jake got there way late.
Yeah, way late. Nobody was guarding Gage Kieser, and he was able to drive, and he just slid over too late. Blocking call.
Brady Reamer is coming to the ball game now for Coach Gallagher, as Maddox will sit down. 6:25 left here in the first half of play. 9-6 ball game. Diagonal pass caught up high by Seltzer. Now three ball Kieser. Gage's shot around the rim, doesn't go. And the rebound in traffic taken away by Jaron Foster. Well, both teams doing a good job of limiting single shots to the opposition. 2 minutes gone by here as we play in period number 2. It's a 9-6 ball game. That's where we were at the end of 1. Foster with a pull up from 10, doesn't draw the iron. I like Jaron doing that, but he didn't get square. He's kind of drifting as he shot that ball and didn't even draw any iron.
That's not the shot you really want if you're a Snyder Cyclone fan. If you can get a bump or an open shot, and if you can't, more passes.
Run that clock is what you're saying.
Exactly, that's what I'm saying.
Three ball going to be down up here. That's Seltzer for three, and Kobe got it to go. Kobe Seltzer with his first three. He's got 5, and the lead is 5, 11-6. 5:30 left in the first half of play. I like this. We got you on the mic. We got Tanner on the camera, and we got Mom back there keeping score. How good is that?
Whole Fox family's in the building tonight.
Well, I think what I need to do is give the old man the headset, and I'll go into the hospitality room. 5:10 left here in this first half of play. It's a 12-6 lead for Snyder, or rather for Cordell. Snyder looking for a bucket, and it's Melton at the left elbow, and a foul out high. Bodie Gallagher thought he had room there, but ran out of space and committed the personal foul. That'll be the first on Bodie, and team foul number 4 called on Cordell. Kyle Flynn going to come back into the ballgame now for Snyder. Also, Justice Moeller is checked back in. Jaron Foster coming in as well. Foster asking for the inbounds pass. He'll get it. 4:55 left of the first half of play. Melton and company looking for their first points of period number 2. Flynn at the right hash mark. That's a pass right into the hands of Kieser. Kieser in the other uniform. Kieser slows it down, comes near side to Gallagher. Now a three ball going to be launched right side, comes up short for Reimer. Loose basketball collected by Cordell, and they'll reset. Good hustle on the 50-50 ball that time by the Blue Devils. Go ahead.
That's a ball that Snyder needs to come up with. They need to win the 50-50 balls tonight.
Seltzer going to go inside, got the reverse layup, knocked it down, and timeout going to be taken by Derek Bull. 4:26 left in the half. 14-6. Cordell on top. Classic Hits 97.7.
Did you know water heating is the second largest energy expense in your home? 90% of the energy your washing machine uses goes to heating the water. Your clothes really don't get any cleaner if you wash them in hot water. In fact, the kind of laundry detergent you use is more of a factor than water temperature. So save up to $40 a year by washing in cold water. Low flow shower heads are also a great way to save water, hot and cold. Replace your old shower head and you could save more than 40% of the water you use when you bathe. These energy saving tips brought to you by CK Energy.
Well, we're talking about NBA. Just briefly while we've got a second, well, I tell you what, Oklahoma State, 19-point lead last night against the Sooners. Let it go away. 10-0 run by the Sooners to end the ball game.
Hey, if you're a Sooners fan, Boomer Sooner over here, but, it's a good win for OU, but you can't let that happen if you're Cowboys.
Well, especially playing at home. Of course, they're a depleted team. Traveling violation going to be called here on Kyle Flynn. This one's starting to get away from Snyder just a little bit. Derek Bull's team really needs a bucket. That's a bad thing about when you go to that slowdown. You get down by 8-10 points, and then you got to go find points.
Yeah, you don't really have a groove whenever you do that, so every once in a while it's kind of hard to make some shots.
course, when you listen to Michael in the morning, you might hear Into the Groove by Madonna, 6 to 9, Monday through Friday. Classic Hits 97.7. Shameless free plug number 1. Skip pass over the top. That's a 3-ball on the way for Reimer. Brady shot no good, and Melton with the rebound for the Cyclones.
Definitely not the first shameless plug of the night, maybe of the game, but...
Yeah, of the game. I've been shamelessly plugging all day long. Even when you and Tanner were on the air, I was plugging away. Anybody who would listen. 3:25 left here in this first half of play, 14-6. And again, Snyder looking for their first points of period number 2. Flynn, deep 3 right in front of Coach Brandon Gallagher, and it's no good, 1 and done. And on the run, here comes Cordell. Blue Devils on top, 14-6. Schweitzer dribble, drive, puts up the shot, doesn't get it to go. Got his own rebound, throws it off the rim, and scores. Paxton Schweitzer now with 6, and you talked about his quickness. He showed it right there. Back the other way, Jaron Foster. Foster out top, he'll go to Evans. Trevor's shot no good, rebound Schweitzer. And now Cordell beginning to stretch it out just a little bit. They lead by 10, 16-6. Schweitzer wrap it around here on the near side and goes to Keister. Keep in mind, Creighton Maddox been on the bench for quite a while.
Yeah, we haven't seen much of him this quarter for sure, and not sure what the reason behind that is, but...
You're winning by 10. Why change what you got going on?
Yes, so.
Deep 3 by Keister doesn't go, but the rebound going to be taken away by Reimer, and a reset now for Cordell. Schweitzer looks at his feet. He's behind the arc. I'll take a 3. Shot won't go down. Ball tipped out of bounds, and it was lost by Cordell.
Don't want to leave him open too many times. Usually he makes that shot, so.
Well, Paxton going to come back, or rather, Maddox going to come back in. Also checking back in the ball game, Carson Nickel. And back on the floor now for Cordell as well, Colby Rivera. Substitutions for Coach Bull as well. Back into the contest, Austin McPherson. 3-ball dialed up left side, Ethan Howe. Shot won't go. McPherson rebound, put back at a foul. Count the bucket, and he'll go to the line for an old-fashioned 3-point play.
And that's what you need to see. You need to see more of those on the block, really close shots. You've kind of noticed that they've taken a lot of threes here the last couple of possessions. They really need to, pass the ball more and get inside.
Foul called on Schweitzer, his second. McPherson a chance at a 3-point play. He has got 7 of his club's 8 points. Free throw good. Look at that. So 8 now for McPherson. 16-9. Minute 50 left here in the first half of play. Cordell on top. That 3-point play helped out some. Oh, look at Maddox on the baseline asking for the ball, but instead it's poked free. And McPherson will get it. We'll get a jump ball here. I'll go to play the way of Cordell. Derek Bull wanted a timeout, didn't get it because nobody had possession. 1:43 left in the first half of play. Inbounds pass. Caught here on the near side. Reset out high now for Kobe Seltzer. Seltzer lost the ball, got it back. Gets a double team on the baseline, could go around it. Bounce pass right by Colby Rivera, but they said it was touched on the way out of bounds by Austin McPherson.
Tried to thread the needle right there and just wasn't able to squeeze it in there.
Derek Bull went and got the ball and then walked about halfway to the referee and said, I'm not giving it to you. He just kind of bounced it out there. And then he mouthed, that's a terrible call. And it's kind of hard to see if anybody did touch it for Snyder. There's a 3 by Seltzer. Colby now with 10 in the ball game. And it's 19-9. Turnover going to give it back now to Cordell.
I don't think doing that would get him a whole lot more calls. So
no, you're right. 1:17 left in the first half of play. The winner of this one will come back and play in the championship half of the bracket tomorrow night at 8:20 against either Hollis or Mangum. Those two teams coming up a little bit later on. Meantime, the loser will play an elimination game at 3. Maddox 4-3, shot doesn't go, and a good rebound there. Slicing in was Snyder. McPherson into the front court. Austin, off-balance shot, didn't get it to go. That's good defense by Maddox. He made McPherson change the shot. Rebound going to be dug out by Ethan Howell, and a reset now for the Cyclones. Ethan behind the arc, tries to get around the defender, can't get it done. He'll go to McPherson. McPherson a mismatch inside. Shot won't go, but he'll get fouled and go to the line to shoot 2. And it'll be on Carson Nickel, the first on Nickel, and team foul number 6 called against Cordell.
McPherson's had a very good first half, like you said. He has 8 of the team's 9 points, and he's hoping to close that gap.
41.9 left of the first half of play. McPherson free throw doesn't go. Austin will get one more. By the way, back into the ball game, Jake Melton for the Cyclones. Nope, he's only going to go in if McPherson hits the free throw. Second opportunity for Austin. Comes up short. He pulled the string. Didn't get his own rebound either. And so Cordell will come back the other way. Blue Devils on top, 19-9. 30 seconds left of the first half of play. And you get the idea that Coach Gallagher said, let's hold it for one.
I think he's okay going into the second half up 10. It's relatively low scoring on both sides. You know, normally the Blue Devils score more than 19, but with the 10-point lead, I think he'll take it.
Well, and if you're going to play 3 days in a row, I mean, you're going to conserve some energy where you can,
exactly.
Right? Okay. Oh, good anticipation there. Near steal across the way. Jaron Foster stepped in and tried to slap the ball free. He did, but he was standing on the baseline across the way when he did. Wow.
And that might be his idea of not playing Maddox as much that second quarter, trying to save him.
Maddox into the front court. He'll go to Keister for a deep three. Misses it, and the half will come to a close. And Coach Gallagher having a pointed conversation with Keister saying, you're supposed to go to the basket, not stop and try to shoot it from 35. So at the intermission, 19 on the board for Cordell, 9 for Snyder. It's a 10-point lead for the Cyclones. We're at the half, and this is the Tri-County Basketball Tournament brought to you by Great Plains Bank. Classic Hits 97.7.
Clinic Pharmacy of Cordell, a hometown family-owned and operated business, providing super quick and friendly service to Cordell and surrounding communities. Small enough to know you, big enough to serve your every need. Stop by to meet Chris and the Clinic Pharmacy staff, where our family knows yours.
At Corn Heritage Village, we're leading the way in patient care every day, every shift, all year round. We have rooms available right now for your loved ones. Care options include skilled nursing care, long-term care, Alzheimer's, dementia, and a whole lot more. We're a nonprofit facility since 1948. Experience the nonprofit difference. When you need us, we're here. Quality care from a staff that really does care. For more information, call Stephanie, 580-302-4554, 302-4554, Corn Heritage Village in Corn and Weatherford, communities of care. Folks, you can trust and depend on quality Whirlpool home appliances. And the best place to purchase Whirlpool is Cordell TV Appliance and Furniture in Cordell. They've got washers and dryers, refrigerators and ranges and dishwashers and so much more. The complete line of Whirlpool appliances. The best in the industry. And you'll get blue ribbon service from Cordell TV and Appliance and Furniture. We service everything we sell. Cordell TV Appliance and Furniture, 117 North Market in Cordell. Phone 580-832-5777.
Do you move to the sidelines when stocks are predicted to drop? Are you waiting for some of today's uncertainties to be resolved before you invest? Hi, I'm Phil Cleaver, your Cordell area Edward Jones financial advisor. The problem with trying to time the market is you miss some of the best days in the market. The truth is, attempting to time the market has historically reduced investor returns rather than raised them. A good financial advisor can set up a consistent and smart investing strategy. Contact me today at 580-832-1106. Edward Jones, Making Sense of Investing, member SIPC.
Well, for the second straight game, we've got a low-scoring affair. It's 19-9 at the intermission. It was 9-6 at the end of the first quarter of play, and then Cordell outscoring Snyder 10-3 in that second frame. That's where we are, 19-9 at the half.
You know, the Snyder Cyclones did a really good job the first quarter slowing the ball game down, but like you said, whenever you do that, sometimes you just don't get in a rhythm, and that showed the second quarter whenever they only scored 3 points.
Kobe Seltzer leading the way for Cordell. He's got 10 at the intermission. Paxton Schweitzer has got 6, and the other 3 for Drayton Maddox. Cordell 2 for 2 from the free throw line. Cordell on the night with not many foul problems. In fact, Paxton Schweitzer, the only player with more than 1 foul in that first half. That's a bit of a surprise.
And, you know, whenever they get up and run like that, usually there's some fast break fouls, but I think they've been able to conserve a lot of energy and a lot of bodies whenever they slow the game down a little bit.
Pretty quick to give you the scoring for Snyder. 8 points for Austin McPherson. The other point coming from Jaron Foster.
wow. McPherson has done it all for the Snyder Cyclones, at least gave them a chance at some point in this ball game.
All right, from the free throw line, Snyder just 3 of 7, and when you trail by 10, you got to have a better percentage than that. 19-9, Cordell on top. We're at the half. They lead over Snyder by 10 on Classic Hits, 97.7.
When your doctor prescribes, get that prescription filled at Evetts Drug in Cordell. Professional, courteous service every time. And friends, you're more than just a customer to Jimmy Evetts and staff. You are a friend. Evetts Drug has a great selection of gift ideas, including many OU and OSU items, perfume and lots of fragrances, jewelry, and a whole lot more. Greeting cards, a great selection, and at the best price anywhere. Great folks to do business with. That would be Jimmy Evetts and staff at Evetts Drug in Cordell. Come see us.
At Great Plains Bank, we're in the business of making your life easier, and we understand how tough it can be to strike the right balance between security and opportunity when rates are on the rise. With our new variable rate CD tied to Wall Street Journal Prime, you can have the best of both worlds. You get the security of a CD without the stress of worrying about market timing. And with rate floors, you get the upside without the risk. Stop by one of our locations or visit us at gpbankok.com. Great Plains Bank, member FDIC, equal housing lender.
Bring hope and peace to a child. Young children of all ages need homes. Please consider opening your loving home to a child in need. Children deserve to grow up in a loving, caring family. We have the services and community connections that can help foster families succeed. Contact your local youth service agency at 580-726-3383 for more details. Abused and neglected children are Oklahoma's most vulnerable population. Help is needed now. Great Plains Youth and Family Services is a proud sponsor of today's broadcast.
From Farmers Insurance, we want to say go Big Blue to our Cordell Blue Devils. Come by and see us at Gregg Insurance Agency for all your insurance needs. Your Farmers Insurance agent. Stop by South Market in downtown Cordell.
Go Big Blue! High Plains Bank, located at 200 North College Street in Cordell, is the place to handle all of your banking needs. We offer competitive rates on mortgages, vehicle, commercial, and ag loans, along with friendly customer service. At High Plains Bank, we always have a cup of hot coffee or a cold drink waiting for you. High Plains Bank, community-driven and a proud supporter of the Cordell Blue Devils, member FDIC and an equal housing lender.
Jack's Flowers and Gifts on the south side of the square in Cordell will delight your senses when you walk through the door. And Jack's is the perfect place to shop for your Valentine's sweetheart. They can design a special gift for your Valentine, including fresh flowers, candy, gift items, stuffed animals, and of course, they have beautiful roses for your Valentine. New owners Terry and Donna Jones welcome you to come in anytime and see all the new additions and the continued traditions at Jack's Flowers and Gifts on the square in Cordell.
Hey Blue Devil fans, I'm Mike Reimer with Mike's Meats in Cordell. I have a great selection of fresh cut steaks, roast, pork, and chicken, meat packs for every budget, and fresh ground beef every day. Bring your ice chest. The quality of meat and prices are worth the trip. I am a meat and more store. Besides excellent meat, we offer seasonings, kitchen gifts, and my beef jerky chips make a great snack. I'm located at 107 North Market Street, right across from the courthouse in Cordell.
Everything you need and expect from a convenience store is always right here, waiting for you at the Right Here C-Store in Cordell. Fuel, food, more drinks, more seats, more hours, and where Subway is open until 11 and our grill is open till 10. It's always quick and convenient when you make a stop at the Right Here C-Store in Cordell. How about a car wash? Our automatic car wash bay is quick and convenient too. Come see us at the Right Here C-Store, where we're proud to support the Cordell Blue Devils.
At Shorty's in Cordell, we know sometimes you just want good food, cooked fresh and made to order just the way you like it. Like a great tasting hamburger that's only $2 after 4 p.m. Sometimes you just want a great salad bar any time of the day. And daily specials, they're always fantastic ideas too. You're sure to love this daily special, our bread bowl with soup. Oh, and tell them you heard this ad and get $1 off your order at Shorty's. We can accommodate large parties and always have carry out. That's Shorty's, just east of the traffic light in Cordell. Go Blue Devils!
Hi, this is Terry Jones at Sunshine Cafe in Cordell. Don and I just wanted to thank all of our customers for their business and support over the years. We so enjoy seeing you come through our doors, and we love serving you good food every day. If you haven't eaten at the Sunshine Cafe in Cordell, come see us. There's nothing like a little sunshine in the morning for lunch and for dinner. We'll warm up your day at the Sunshine Cafe on the square in Cordell.
Second half underway. Snyder with the ball on the right end of your listening and or viewing device in the road black uniforms with the orange numerals and the orange and white trim. And the original 5 out there now for Derek Bull, that's Austin McPherson, Jaron Foster, Justice Muller, Ethan Howell, and Kyle Flynn. Just 9 points in that first half of play for the Cyclones. They get the 5 for Cordell here in a moment. Little give and go as off the glass. The shot up and in for Ethan Howell. It's a nice little give and go run out high by Austin McPherson and Howell. Schweitzer fakes the 3. He'll put it on the deck. Now go back out top. That's Maddox. Deep 3 for Drayton. Front of the iron, doesn't get it to go. And the rebound swept away by the Cyclones. Boy, looking over the top that time was Foster. He wanted to go deep. Nobody was looking at him. McPherson now out on the wing, right side. Seltzer on the defensive end. He's out there with Schweitzer. We talked about Maddox, and there's a good steal by Kobe Seltzer. Maddox now into the front court. Drayton, little hesitation, kick left side, back out top to Paxson. He'll leave it on the corner, right side, Seltzer. Colby Rivera out there along with Carson Nickel. Nickel has it on the baseline, kicks it over the top and resets now to Rivera. Wow, look at that 3 by Schweitzer. You talk about range. Are you kidding me?
Deep
wow.
3. Deep 3. You know, he can pound it inside, but that's the problem. He can also shoot it outside, so.
Guys that big are not supposed to be able to hit jump shots from 25 feet away.
Yeah, that's not supposed to happen.
No, it isn't. I mean, Paxson is just a load and knocking it down from distance. It's 22-11. 6:10 left here in this third quarter of play. Our final girls game of the night coming up next. Luther will do battle with the Hobart Lady Bearcats. As we've got one half of the semifinal bracket set for tomorrow on the girls' side, one half on the boys' side as well. As it'll be Luther and Hobart on the boys' side and Hollis and Mangum on the girls' side. Off balance shot there, boy. Flynn had a good look. Kyle couldn't get it to go down. And here comes Cordell back the other way. 5:40 left here in the third period of play. 22-11. 3-ball launched by Colby Rivera. Rivera's shot won't go and climbing the ladder. Getting the rebound here will be Justice Moeller. Moeller coming across the timeline. He wanted to give it up. And you can hear the Coach Bull yelling at him. He said, get it down the floor. Flynn on the baseline. Kyle gets turned back, resets out high. Moeller for 3. Justice's shot no good. Ball tipped on a late whistle now. Going to be called on, I believe they've called it on Ethan Howell. It will be on Ethan.
They're going to call your favorite foul the over-the-back call.
Well, there is no such thing in the playbook, all right? It goes as a push. I've got officials that are friends that they're always saying to me, Michael, please tell the fans there is no such call as over the back. It's a push. 3-ball right side here, won't go. Swept away by Snyder's Jaron Foster. Foster's impressed me with his ability to go find balls in traffic and collect rebounds like he did there a moment ago.
For such a little guy, he is very impressive on the boards.
Great pass there, Ethan Howell. He went inside and got the pass from Moeller and knocked it down. And that was the other way around. The first 2 of the ball game instead put in by Justice Moeller. The give the go was the other way around. Howell to Moeller. 22-13, 4:25 left here, third quarter to play. Cordell trying to answer. And they'll go on the right side. Seltzer for 3. Kobe's shot doesn't go. Tried to draw the foul. Look at Schweitzer go get the rebound. Paxson going to fire a 3 now, and that one's halfway down. Won't go. Seltzer, nobody put a body on him. Got the rebound. They'll kick it back out now to Paxson. He'll kick it here on the left side, and an offensive foul going to be called on the big fella. And that's 3 now on Paxson.
That's not somebody you want in foul trouble if you're a Cordell Blue Devil fan.
Well, I thought you were going to say that's not somebody you want to stand in front of and take the charge from either.
That too. I would not stand in front of him to take a charge.
You better have some onions if you're going to stand in front of that guy. That's what I'm going to tell you.
Yeah, I'll pass.
That or the ability as soon as he makes contact that you fall away. 4 minutes left here in period number 3, 22-13. Little baseline move here, and that's a sweet one by McPherson. Couldn't get the shot to go down, got his own rebound. Missed it a second time. Going to try a third, and it goes, and he gets fouled. How about Austin McPherson? A horse on the glass.
That is exactly what you want if you're the Snyder Cyclones. Easy buckets, and then on defense, let Cordell Blue Devils shoot contested threes all night.
Carson Nickel with the foul, his second of the second half on Cordell. And McPherson now, 10 of his club's 15 points. They are within 7, they being Snyder. Austin free throw on the way. Too strong. And climbing the ladder and grabbing that rebound. Look at the height on that by Keister. Gage into the front court, slowing it down. I'll tell you what, Keister has got some rockets in those legs.
Keister and Rivera built just alike, and they both can jump out of the gym.
Rivera had the ball slapped out of his hands. It'll still be Cordell basketball. Colby in there, along with the aforementioned Gage Keister. Pogo sticks for those guys. Seltzer here on the near side. He'll go to Rivera, and now reverse out high to Keister. Drayton Maddox. There's a steal by Flynn. Can he handle the ball? Does. Good job by Kyle. Now to a streaking Jaron Foster. Shot goes up, doesn't go. And an offensive foul going to be called on Foster, much to the chagrin of Coach Bull.
I don't know. Do you think he slid over in time for that one?
I've got to be honest with you. I couldn't see. The official was in my way. But I think that the collision was not as bad as what they thought it was. Inside, Seltzer's shot won't go. Rebound going to be taken away by Snyder. 3 minutes left here in the third. Baseball pass. What a catch by McPherson. He'll bobble it. Flynn there to pick it up. Put a fork in that thing. It's done! And now finally, Kyle will collect it. He's going to go inside. Challenge and score. Kyle Flynn! And suddenly Snyder says, forget that slowdown stuff. We're going to attack the glass. 22-17, another dangerous cross-court pass. This time it's caught and now knocked out of bounds. Well, I tell you what, Jaron Foster nearly came up with another steal.
He has been very good on the defensive end tonight. Lots of rebounds and lots of steals.
2:33 left in the third, and Coach Brandon Gallagher says, let's have a conversation. We're back after this on Classic Hits 97.7.
Friends, if you want a great deal on a leftover 2018 Ford Explorer, you need to come to Cordell, Oklahoma and see Tom or Casey at Wheeler Ford. Get $3,000 discount plus 0% for 60 months or receive $5,500 customer cash. Hey, we're wheeling and we are dealing. Check out our selection of fantastic, nice pre-owned units. Sales and service for life. From Wheeler Ford, Cordell, Oklahoma. Ford, go further.
Okay, so you're a fan watching the ball game, and you're saying, well, that slowdown thing didn't work. Suddenly you're going up tempo, and you're back into it, only down by 5. Why didn't you start out this way?
I think the only reason why they're in such a close game is because they've able to slow down the game at least some, and now they're able to get easy bumps. So, Coach Fox over here, that's my analysis.
I like it. It's good. Cordell working the ball around now, coming out of that timeout. Coach Gallagher not happy with his ball club at all. Really let them know about it as well. Oh, how about that pass? Is that not as pretty as it comes? Kobe Seltzer inside and just a little handoff to Rivera, and Colby an easy layup. 24-17, 2 minutes left here in the third quarter of play. Coach Gallagher asking his team to get a stop. Lob inside McPherson, he'll challenge. Boy, it looked like a lot of contact there. Ball free, still on the floor. Finally picking it up, 15-footer on the way. Knocked down by Trevor Evans. Good hustle that time by Evans to come up with the loose basketball. They're starting to let him play just a little bit here. Minute 35 left in the third. Drayton Maddox, he'll give it out on the wing now to Rivera. Near side. It's Bodie Gallagher, who came in during that last time out. Minute 20 left here in the third. Gallagher can't handle the pass. Tried to save it, threw it off the back of the backboard, and it will be Snyder basketball. 24-19, 1:18 left in the third. You might wonder where Paxton Schweitzer is. Well, he's on the bench. He's got foul problems.
And that's not what you want if you're the Blue Devils. He can score in a hurry. And that's what they need right now, is an easy bucket to get back in a groove.
Jared Galvan back in the ball game now for Snyder. As McPherson has it at the left hash mark. Watson directing traffic, coming out top, getting it between the two circles. And it's Ethan Howell. Howell leaves it on the wing. 3 ball on the way. Evans, shot won't go down. Rebound taken away by Seltzer. Kobe coming across the timeline, head on a swivel. Near side, he'll find Maddox. Drayton goes out on the wing. 3 ball dialed up Keister. Shot won't fall for Keister. Long rebound out of bounds, and nobody touched it, so it will be Snyder basketball. Just like that, Flynn going to come back in. And in for the Blue Devils, you'll find Carson Nickel.
Still no Paxton Schweitzer on the court for the Blue Devils.
Yeah, 48 seconds left here in the third. They're not going to put him in now and run the risk of drawing that fourth foul. Coming across the timeline now, Kobe Seltzer playing some defense, but not enough. Three ball going to be put up by Flynn. Doesn't get it to go. Battling for the rebound, trying to save it. Good hustle across the way. It's going to be Cordell basketball, but you love the effort there of Ethan Howe.
And I'm sure Coach Bull appreciates that as well.
Howe sliding, diving, crashing out of bounds. Couldn't control the basketball, and Cordell will get it back. And with 25 seconds left here in the third, let's see if they hold for one. At the timeline, Kobe Seltzer simply dribbling. And Derek Bull says we'll let him do that. 15 seconds left here in the third. You can hear Coach Bull talk about a ball screen. Maybe you explain that to the fans who don't understand that.
Ball screen, just screening the defender of the guy with the ball. It's kind of self-explanatory, I guess.
Maddox, deep three. Time expires off the glass. Didn't go. And three are in the books. 24 on the board for Cordell. 19 for Snyder. Got a bird burner coming down the stretch on Classic Hits 97.7.
Wondering how Western Oklahoma State College can fit into your future? With 25 degree options and more than 20 student organizations, it's easy to join the Pioneer family. Western offers classes online and on campus, making it simple to fit an education into your schedule. Western's tuition is less than half of a four-year university's and offers many scholarship opportunities. To find out more about how your future is brighter at Western, visit wosc.edu.
Do you want a bank who's working for your best interest? Sure you do. That's why you want Bank of Cordell for your bank. That's right, 21st century banking at its best. The Bank of Cordell has been providing quality banking service since 1902 and is the oldest state bank in Ouachita County. Sounds like a lot of experience to me. So for experience in banking, state-of-the-art account management services, and quality personal service, visit the folks at Bank of Cordell, member FDIC.
Off to the fourth quarter we go. It's Cordell on top by 5, 24-19. Snyder outscoring the Blue Devils in that third period, 10-5.
You know, they, like you said, they sped it up just a little bit and were able to get some easy bumps and get them right back into this ball game.
Kobe Seltzer and Drayton Maddox in the backfield now for the Blue Devils. Also out on the floor, we see Colby Rivera, Paxton Schweitzer back out there, along with Carson Nickel. Cordell in their home white uniforms with the blue numerals and the blue and gray trim, and attacking the glass, Colby Seltzer. He'll go to the line to shoot two. He got fouled, grabbed on the arm by Ethan Howell. That'll be Howell's second, and number 3 called on Snyder. So just 2 free throws? Are you kidding me? For Cordell through 3 quarters.
Hasn't been too many fouls. It's been a pretty quick game.
Yeah, there you go. That's the kiss of death. You brought it up. Now the fourth quarter will take a day and a half.
I'm sorry.
That's all right. Kobe Seltzer makes the first of 2. Second one no good. And the rebound taken away by the Cyclones. Ethan Howell out there. Howell joined by Jaron Foster. Also getting the start here in the fourth quarter. Austin McPherson, Kyle Flynn. Boy, bumping and banging going on there. They'll call the foul on Rivera. That could have been the other way, though. There's a little push off there.
I saw a little arm extended. I was really concerned that was going to be an offensive foul.
And Coach Gallagher having a conversation with the coach or the official said, you know, he pushed off. A little backdoor opportunity here. Oh, what a sweet pass and finish there by Ethan Howell. So Ethan now with 4. How about that entry pass?
That's really well. They've done really well this half with those give-and-go passes, lots of cuts, lots of back doors, and it's done them very well this half.
25-21, Cordell with the lead by 4, and they have the basketball as well. Swinging around here on the left side, that's a 3 ball for Rivera. Doesn't get it to go, and the weak side rebound. How about the effort there by Carson Nickel? Nickel now to Maddox for 3, and he'll go to Schweitzer, and Paxton will hit it.
Coach Bull yelled shooter, but it was too late. Paxton Schweitzer was left wide open for that 3.
Paxton now with a dozen in the ball game, 28-21, 7-point lead. McPherson inside. He'll back down Schweitzer and walk with the ball. Paxton got airborne. And Derek Bull indicating that, and you can see it there on camera, that he took his knee and lifted him up in the air. Austin McPherson, big kid in his own right, And if there's somebody who can lift you off the ground with his knees, it'll be Paxton Schweitzer.
It is Paxton for sure.
28-21, his club leads it. Minute and a half going by here in period number 4. Running clock out high now. It's Kobe Seltzer. And suddenly now, Cordell is the team that is ready to spread the floor and run clock. Maddox to Schweitzer, deep 3. That one's off the mark, and he knew it when he let go of it. Justice Muller with a rebound for the Cyclones. He'll give it up now to Foster. Jaron coming across the timeline, and again, another bump and a push-off, and getting away with it. You're shaking your head, too.
There's been a lot of back and forth between those two, and I guess Colby Seltzer just got the foul last time instead.
Well, anytime that you can see space, when they push off and you see space between the defender and the offensive player, you've got to believe it's going to be a foul on the offensive player. Howell for 3. Shot won't go. Schweitzer blocking out and gets the rebound. Ethan had a good look there, just spun in and out for him. 5:40 left of the ball game. And again, Cordell content to slow it down as Kobe Seltzer comes across the timeline. Now McPherson going to deny. Schweitzer steal it. Dribble, drive, goes glass and scores. Austin McPherson with a dozen.
McPherson has done it all for sure. He has 12 so far this evening.
Timeout taken by Snyder before they inbounded the ball, they being Cordell. 5:24 remaining, 28-23. It's a 5-point lead for Cordell over Snyder. Classic Hits 97.7.
Where people come first. It's not just a slogan, it's how we do business. Bank of Western Oklahoma is as traditional as you know us to be, as strong and as stable as you trust us to be, and easy to work with as you need us to be. Come bank with us and experience the difference. 6 convenient locations in Cordell, Elk City, Weatherford, Gary, Visay, and Woodward. Bank of Western Oklahoma, where people really do come first. Member FDIC Equal Housing Lender.
Did you know water heating is the second largest energy expense in your home? 90% of the energy your washing machine uses goes to heating the water. Your clothes really don't get any cleaner if you wash them in hot water. In fact, the kind of laundry detergent you use is more of a factor than water temperature. So save up to $40 a year by washing in cold water. Low-flow shower heads are also a great way to save water, hot and cold. Replace your old shower head and you could save more than 40% of the water you use when you bathe. These energy-saving tips brought to you by CK Energy.
Out of the timeout, it's 5:24 showing on the clock. Fourth quarter of play. Cordell in front of Snyder, 28-23, and the Blue Devils have the basketball. 4 timeouts left of the ball game for the Blue Devils and 3 for the Cyclones. Neither team in any foul trouble right now, just 3 apiece on the fouls. Schweitzer here on the near side asking for it. There's a 3 on the way, doesn't go. That was not Schweitzer, I'm sorry. Instead, launching the 3, Seltzer couldn't get it to go. Ethan Howell coming across the timeline now for the Cyclones. They can cut into that 5-point deficit. Jaron Foster out high in his hip pocket, and Seltzer. Kobe really turning it up defensively. And now Snyder going to slow things down and try to spread the floor. Howell at the free throw line. Spins, goes inside McPherson over Schweitzer, gets 2 more. Well, I tell you what, Austin McPherson, a man amongst boys inside. That's not easy to do against the big-bodied Schweitzer.
Yeah, I don't think that normally happens with Schweitzer on the court.
Well, keep in mind, Paxton is in a little bit of foul trouble. He's got to be careful with 3. 28-25, the lead is 3 for Cordell. They need a bucket right now. Seltzer to Schweitzer, 3, doesn't draw any iron. Ball going to go out of bounds. And now an opportunity for Snyder to get within 1 or tie with a 3.
You know, after looking at some scores, Cordell has only scored in the 30s 1 time.
Oh, is that
all
right?
Season.
Wow.
So they usually score a lot, and Snyder have able to slow the game down a lot and keep them under 30 with 4 minutes left here in the fourth quarter.
Well, while you've got that pulled up, what was the score of the first game between these two? As Flynn goes inside, ball fake off the window, shot won't go, rebound kept alive, and it's up and in. Good effort that time on the glass by Moeller.
The score was 62-38 last time they played.
28-27 here. 3:45 left in the fourth quarter of play. Snyder has gotten it to within 1.
Maybe I should go into coaching.
Well, it's an idea. Foster on the baseline. Now he'll go to Schweitzer. Ball out near the timeline. Good job that time by Maddox. And that's not Maddox, that's Gage Keister has come back into the ballgame. Keister leaves it left wing. Seltzer had the 3. 3:25 left of the ball game. Cordell really gotten quiet offensively. In the second half, they have scored a total of 9 points, and now a steal by Howe. Ethan dribble, drive, shot won't go. He'll get fouled and go to the line for a chance to give his club the lead. Wow.
That is big for the Snyder Cyclones. I don't think, have they led?
No.
They haven't led, but they have kept themselves in this game so far.
So Keister with a foul, his first, team foul number 4 on Cordell, and a couple of free throws here. First one on the way, no good. Ethan Howe will get one more. And again, keep in mind, from the line, Snyder 3 of 7.
It's an old saying, but free throws win ball games.
Well, you're a young man, so you can say it. Second one is good. So Howe, 1 of 2, 3 in the quarter, 5 of the ball game, and we're tied at 28. 3:05 left of the ball game. By the way, Drayton Maddox now back into the contest for Cordell. Schweitzer goes to Maddox. Drayton back to Paxton, sets, fires 3, comes up short, long rebound, free, and finally going to be collected by Ethan. No, that was Jaron Foster. Foster got his pocket picked, though, by Maddox. Drayton off the bounce, kicks right side. Well, I'll tell you what, Rivera was open for 3, won't take the shot. Schweitzer going to get double teamed on the baseline, goes back over the top, and a reset now for Kobe Seltzer. Good patience this time by Cordell, not pushing the panic button. Seltzer now kicks right side, and before the shot, an offensive foul going to be called on Seltzer. Kobe's second of the night, and team foul number 5. Wow.
See a little frustration from the Cordell Blue Devils. They're not used to only scoring 28 points.
2:31 left of the ball game, tied at 28. Inbounds pass, Jaron Foster. Foster double teamed in the backcourt, needs some help. McPherson will give it to him. Austin back to Foster into the front court. And now Snyder, a chance to take the lead for the first time tonight.
I think if you told Coach Bull that it was a 28-28 ball game with 2 minutes left in the ball game, he would take it any day of the week.
Oh yeah, and there's no doubt about that. Ethan Howe stands out high, and again, Snyder content to run clock. We're down to 2 minutes left of the ball game. Howe skids to a stop, gets away with it. Comes here on the near side now to Trevor Evans. Evans cut off by Schweitzer. They'll kick it on the left side. Oh, didn't take care of the basketball. I don't know that that's Justice Muller's fault there. I don't think Muller's expecting the basketball.
I don't think so either. I would have just pulled the ball out. I mean, they're not guarding you past the three-point line, and just hold for one shot. Why not?
So now a chance for Cordell to regain the lead. Minute 40 left of the ball game. Tied at 28. We'll kick it out top between the two circles. Seltzer. He'll go on the near side. Nickel. Carson looking for somebody. He'll find up top Drayton Maddox. They're not giving Maddox that shot from 26 feet now. Maddox off the bounce. Going to go inside. Leaves it to Nickel. Back to Drayton. Maybe Cordell's going to hold for one. Minute 15 remaining. 28 all.
I think Cordell is more comfortable in an overtime situation than Snyder would be.
Oh, what a pass inside. But an offensive foul going to be called on Carson Nickel. That's 2 on Nickel here in the fourth. He's got 3 fouls total.
And McPherson taking that charge. He has been able to do just about everything tonight.
1:08 left of the ball game, tied at 28. Got a timeout here. Come on back to the edge of your chair after this. Classic Hits 97.7.
Clinic Pharmacy of Cordell, a hometown family-owned and operated business, providing super quick and friendly service to Cordell and surrounding communities. Small enough to know you, big enough to serve your every need. Stop by to meet Chris and the Clinic Pharmacy staff, where our family knows yours.
At Corn Heritage Village, we're leading the way in patient care every day, every shift, all year round. We have rooms available right now for your loved ones. Care options include skilled nursing care, long-term care, Alzheimer's, dementia, and a whole lot more. We're a nonprofit facility since 1948. Experience the nonprofit difference. When you need us, we're here. Quality care from a staff that really does care. For more information, call Stephanie, 580-302-4554, 302-4554, Corn Heritage Village in Corn and Weatherford, Communities of Care.
All right, 1:08 left of the ball game, 28 all. Cordell and Snyder 16 fouls on the Blue Devils, so a 1-and-1 for the Cyclones on non-shooting fouls. They've only committed 3 fouls. 4 timeouts remaining for Cordell, just 2 on the board for the Cyclones. And they've got the basketball. 1:08 remaining. Baseball pass over the top. That's going to go all the way out of bounds. Wow. It just wasn't there. Ethan Howell was not going to be able to catch up with that one.
That's not a pass you want to force. Tied up with a minute left, and then you're going to give them the ball right back under their goal.
And now they're saying the ball was not touched by anybody, so it comes back to Cordell's end of the floor. Ooh, that's even more critical. So the Blue Devils have it underneath their own window. 1:08 remaining, and they've got to take a timeout because they can't get the ball inbounds. How about that? 1:08 remaining, tied at 28. Cordell and Snyder, and we're back on the edge of our chairs when we come back on Classic Hits 97.7.
Folks, you can trust and depend on quality Whirlpool home appliances. And the best place to purchase Whirlpool is Cordell TV Appliance and Furniture in Cordell. They've got washers and dryers, refrigerators and ranges and dishwashers and so much more. The complete line of Whirlpool appliances. The best in the industry. And you'll get blue ribbon service from Cordell TV and Appliance and Furniture. We service everything we sell. Cordell TV Appliance and Furniture. 117 North Market in Cordell. Phone 580-832-5777.
All right, here is your game reset now. 1:08 remaining, tied at 28. 3 timeouts for the Blue Devils, 2 for the Cyclones. 16 fouls on Cordell, 3 on the Cyclones, and the arrow points their way. Cordell has the basketball. I mean, do you start fouling now?
You know, it wouldn't be a bad idea. Just make sure it's not someone like McPherson or someone who's had a big game. I mean, you have, what,
you got 3
fouls
to give,
to give.
Yeah.
If it's a situation where someone beats you, don't be afraid to foul here.
All right, down to 45 seconds left, and obviously Cordell going to run clock as long as they can and try to win it down the stretch. A little bit surprised by this, but Keister out near the timeline. Down to 30 seconds and running here in the ball game.
Both teams seem all right with letting this go down to one shot.
Maddox gets the ball from Schweitzer. Maddox at the timeline. 15 seconds left of the ball game. Well, now, oh boy, ball free. Man, my goodness. Great job by Paxson to go get it. I thought Austin McPherson going to steal the ball. Now we do have a steal. Maddox had it tipped into the backcourt. Schweitzer going to go over the top. Keister spinning, shooting, comes up short. Tip in by Schweitzer. It counts at the buzzer, and there's the ball game. Wow! Paxson Schweitzer with the volleyball tip. As time expires, 30-28. Cordell wins it. Holy cow.
Wow. We talked about Paxson's big body all night, and it came up big with like 0.5 seconds left.
Yeah. We talked about his footwork. He had to have some footwork there to get free, and the soft hands to tip it back in as time expired. 30-28, your final score. Cordell holds on and wins it over Snyder. We're back after this on Classic Hits 97.7.
Do you move to the sidelines when stocks are predicted to drop? Are you waiting for some of today's uncertainties to be resolved before you invest? Hi, I'm Phil Cleaver, your Cordell area Edward Jones financial advisor. Problem with trying to time the market is you miss some of the best days in the market. The truth is, attempting to time the market has historically reduced investor returns rather than raised them. A good financial advisor can set up a consistent and smart investing strategy. Contact me today at 580-832-1106. Edward Jones, Making Sense of Investing, member SIPC.
When your doctor prescribes, get that prescription filled at Evetts Drug in Cordell. Professional, courteous service every time. And friends, you're more than just a customer to Jimmy Evetts and staff. You are a friend. Evetts Drug has a great selection of gift ideas, including many OU and OSU items, perfume and lots of fragrances, jewelry, and a whole lot more. Greeting cards, a great selection, and at the best price anywhere. Great folks to do business with. That would be Jimmy Evetts and staff at Evetts Drug in Cordell. Come see us.
At Great Plains Bank, we're in the business of making your life easier, and we understand how tough it can be to strike the right balance between security and opportunity when rates are on the rise. With our new variable rate CD tied to Wall Street Journal Prime, you can have the best of both worlds. You get the security of a CD without the stress of worrying about market timing. And with rate floors, you get the upside without the risk. Stop by one of our locations or visit us at gpbankok.com. Great Plains Bank, member FDIC, equal housing lender.
Wow, Paxton Schweitzer with the 2 as time expires. His club wins it 30-28. 14 in the ball game for Paxton, 11 for Colby Seltzer, 3 for Drayton Maddox, and 2 for Colby Rivera. That's it.
Snyder Cyclones followed their game plan to a T, slowed the game down. That's the lowest Cordell Blue Devils have ever been held to all season. Their other lowest was 38, and that's the only 2 games that they've only scored in the 30s.
On the other side of the ledger, 14 in the loss for Austin McPherson. What an effort by him. He scored half of his club's points. Ethan Howell had 5, 4 in the ball game for Justice Moeller, 2 apiece for Kyle Flynn and for Trevor Evans, 1 for Jaron Foster. Here is a glaring thing for Derek Bull's team, 4 of 9 for the free throw line.
Free throws kill. If you can make free throws, they win that ball game. And like you said, McPherson had an amazing game. He was all over the books. You know, he took charges. He did what he needed to do to help his team stay in this ball game. It just came down to one shot, and they couldn't capitalize.
Paxton Schweitzer, our WOSC player of the game. Stick and stay. Got a girls contest coming up. We've got Luther and Hobart on Classic Hits 97.7.
Bring hope and peace to a child. Young children of all ages need homes. Please consider opening your loving home to a child in need. Children deserve to grow up in a loving, caring family. We have the services and community connections that can help foster families succeed. Contact your local youth service agency at 580-726-3383 for more details. Abused and neglected children are Oklahoma's most vulnerable population. Help is needed now. Great Plains Youth and Family Services is a proud sponsor of today's broadcast.
From Farmers Insurance, we want to say go Big Blue to our Cordell Blue Devils. Come by and see us at Gregg Insurance Agency for all your insurance needs. Your Farmers Insurance agent. Stop by South Market in downtown Cordell.
Go Big Blue! High Plains Bank, located at 200 North College Street in Cordell, is the place to handle all of your banking needs. We offer competitive rates on mortgages, vehicle, commercial, and ag loans, along with friendly customer service. At High Plains Bank, we always have a cup of hot coffee or a cold drink waiting for you. High Plains Bank, community-driven and a proud supporter of the Cordell Blue Devils, member FDIC and an equal housing lender.
Jack's Flowers and Gifts on the south side of the square in Cordell will delight your senses when you walk through the door. And Jack's is the perfect place